Am the only imperial princess of this nation Marston, Org Ishmael Luni Somalis. Yoko. However, just moment ago I was executed dismemberment. The punishment where each of limbs was tied to bull's body and torn apart. Yet for some reason I once again sitting the death row waiting chamber. Could it be that I've returned to the moment before the execution buffo? If this situation is real, then that executioner over there. We'll say it's time to head out 3 seconds. Aye lay. It's time to head out, don't want to. Did really return to the past to open of all times right before the execution who? Normally when people regress it's least year, I not the very least week earlier, isn't it? Wait second then. Have to suffer dismemberment again want. Oh, ancestor god of Somalis? Busted even though you haven't come to partake the ancestral rites lately. I would just suddenly appear right now and save me. Swear will devote entire life to properly serving. This body makes appearance Marston. Org 8. Were searching for me descendants god Somalis, ancestral deity of the house of Somalis. Princess Uppercut we arrived lastly Onyx. You're out ancestral deity yet what were you doing while your only legitimate heir was being humiliated? Wait. Surrender just listen to what have to say first what's. Fine fair fighter so give chance to explain go ahead and it out spit. Descendants great disaster has struck and are both grave danger. The disaster already began when father ascended the throne didn't even appear when that ran rampant. And died pool. Not it's all because divine power has weakened. What do you mean your divine power has weakened? Truth the more miserably descendants live the higher the divine rank of house deity rises. What kind of trash logic is that please calm down I'll explain it to you. For the divine rank of the family meaning the strength of the house deity to increase the descendants must live the same manner as the house deity once did but if the descendants fail to carry on the deity's way of life the divine rank will be lost and the family will fall into ruin. Short just as once did should have lived recklessly but since didn't things have ended like this. Cat you. Unbelievable. So the more recklessly one lives like trash the higher house deity's divine rank rises then I've been living life completely wrong. Did he know how diligently I've lived until now? But it's not like lived that way because wanted to. Oh Ollie. The reason I had to live more earnestly than anyone else was because of armed. Dialuic thinly. The worst emperor the 500-year history of the Somalis dynasty Emperor Empress Imperial. Princess. Along with the title of puppet emperor default from on shall be the chancellor he handed out. Government posts as long as he was paid today. He had official mistresses Megas on, off an uncountable number of illegitimate children. Above all else the most fatal flaw was that he was utter dimwit. What is this is the annual import-export comprehensive statistics report your majesty. If least he'd had some human connections it might have helped what boring documents handle yes. Your majesty. But he even failed forming useful ties yourself wak. And corruption spread rampantly the emperor says whatever want tax evasion rules raise the higher. And higher taxes. The end father who left the only stain on the 500-year dynasty met his end on the quill on Tyne the capital square Marston. Org Toby Max. Honestly I thought he deserved to die. Felt he had finally paid the rightful price that wak until certain Grand Duke suddenly appeared. And Ishmael's memories that Grand Duke unexpectedly had me executed dismemberment as well. If it had been poison or guillotine one blow that would have been different. To me who struggled to keep this collapsing nation alive even little Marston, Org. That the rightful heir would do nothing while the emperor of nation fell into such disgrace for. Such insolence shall be executed. Dismemberment. That was the sentence declared. Who are saying did nothing yon bastardly. If had sat idle do think the imperial finances would have lasted this long. Why Marston? Org protocol. How unjust this is. While other children played outside I was shut dark room studying imperial governance Gaza Udo. I rolled on the ground to master self-defense. And I worked father's place hooked to glucose injections. Story. only to be humiliated some worthless mutt of Duke who came out of nowhere her away drag. And to be torn apart dismemberment, was it really because I didn't live recklessly? Hey, pull yourself together, descendants have lived life vain, pull myself together, I'm already dead. Said something grave has happened. What could possibly be graver than the death of the Aeon Koto? What are you talking about now? To the sound of clock, that's right, all. To save your life, borrowed a bit of divine power, borrowed divine power, say? While turning back time ran short on divine power, so borrowed some with little this count. The borrowed divine power is something must repay. What on earth did do you good for nothing blonde punk with only decent face anyway? I'll send back time, so gather family's divine power and repay it. What nonsense is that? If you don't want to be dismembered again for defaulting on your debt, must repay the divine power the time return to today after regressing. Fool. Fool say, isn't it because the hose deity is fool that the hair called fool? That is correct, what the hell, or even saying. Anyway, we'll soon regress 16 years into the past. During those 16 years restore as much divine rank as possible, 16 years of all numbers. Because youth blooms 18 tilde tilde. He may be house deity, but he's utterly disgraceful anywhere else. And I'm sorry. Things got little tangled, so you'll have to die once more before regressing. Die once more? What? Don't tell me. Dismemberment again? No way, that can't be. It's not some buy one get one deal. Just how incompetent be making your descendant die twice, my lord? Be a cook. Trust you, descendant. Is this for? Fine, let's admit it, have indeed lived life vain until now, Marston, org. So from now on, I'll live recklessly. Ishmael Looney Somalis, 5 years old. If this empire's sole princess. Moment ago I was dismembered for the second time, and now I've regressed to the age of 5. The world I live in, divine power and status, or everything, Marston, org. World where, depending on who your family god is and how high their divine power and status are, can entire family life prosperity for generations to come. The fact that world like this, both that moron I call father and I died too easily, means that once great divine status has hit rock bottom. Not, but still he's the emperor, the least name. How could he have ruined everything? Single generation. 8. This so ridiculous. A word's coming out so slurred, your highness, it is fine day. Here are your highness, all right, just as thought. When you're feeling down, nothing beats bowl of cold water. PWAAACKL. Marston, org. Crazy who this trying to poison Mel? Your Av? Oh. Forgive me for speaking out of turn, but must drink the antidote to relieve the paralysis your tongue. That's right, we know are furious because of that venomous woman, but must take your medicine. Oh. We have also prepared your favorite strawberry flavored candies, your highness, please use these to cleanse your palate. Paralysis? Could this be that time? One of that moron's lovers, relying solely on the emperor's favor, once fed me paralysis potion. She was beheaded for late courses. But the paralysis tongue didn't fade for 2 years, please lie saying like good. So I had to live life talking like idiot. So I'll be talking like this for another 2 years. I'd better just take the medicine and hope it wears off quickly, or white. We'll take the median. Alma. Wise decision, your highness. We prepared extra dose advanced Magastunorg. Have the makings of great ruler. The future of the empire is bright, thanks to your highness's Majesty. Right, the empire may have already fallen once, but it's true that wise am. Emily. Yes, from this day forward name is Emily. What's today's date? It is the day of the month's year of the Nara calendar. That's exactly years before the day I was dismembered. It's just as Lord Somalis said. Does it have to be years? Understand, so may all weave now. Yes, your highness. I have to raise Lord Somalis's divine status to the level of upper-class god the time I turn 21. Marston. Org. It's only hypothesis for now. But since he went too far as to borrow divine power to turn back time, if I can't repay that debt, la law, welcome Barack. Have terrible feeling? Fueled, ensure that dismemberment for every of debt I owe. So then how exactly do I raise his divine status? Before I regressed, Lord Somalis told me that to raise his divine status, it'll raise family's divine status. Got it. Had to live recklessly like piece of trash, but I can't live as just any simple trash like that. Moron own house. That means there must be hidden method to raising divine status. Lord Somalis may have lived like trash, but he was surrounded talented people who looked out for Marston. His divine power most likely grew proportion to the number of talented people he gathered. So if I also live recklessly and gather talented people around me who will take care of me, the divine power of the Somalis family will finally be restored. I've decided. I'm going to live more stylishly and recklessly than anyone ever has. Hold, oil, Lee. Yuck. Right now I on way to the location of the Royal Regent order to fire all of tutors. Ask because I'm going to live recklessly. From now on going to be reckless, so I'll just throw on whatever and wander around Marston. How wonderfully delinquent. Huh. No UT. It's the giant elephant great slide used to dream about day. Ride it because had to maintain dignity, have to ride it now, your highness, dangerous hob. Whoa. It's so fast. This is so much fun, okay? To think Eve lived this long without knowing this joy. Marston, have to ride it enough to make for all the fun missed. I'm going to ride it every single day. Hey, get down from there. Daddy bought that for me. Aelvi's daddy. Your dead dad is the emperor's illegitimate child, Trinity Flack. So she must be that moron dad's bastard child. Hoodoo Link Amble, the character is heavily slurred due to paralysis. She is attempting to say hoodoo. Think iambic speech. Damn it, a bit tongue. When the hell is this paralysis going to wear off? Marston, bulb. Get down here right now, I said get down none. Don't shake it, beat crazy, beat mom, wait, beat. Oh, Oz. Dis thing. Me beat, says whack. P princess. Much insolent brat, a get lost idiot. Marston, let beat. Die. I Ishmael Looney Somalis. Day 1 of decision to live recklessly. That moon I never forgive. I'm so pissed, must. Hello, make sure to at magastoon.org to me releasing the chapters fast 4 to ready enjoy. The only one this country, damn it's so annoying. Hawk tomb to anyway I'm situation where I've been. Locked political prison camp order of that blockhead. Sure I hit him few more times but that bastard hit me too, he cried first, so lost. Just because I made his nose bleed little, I'm the only one sent to prison. And he says he's the legitimate heir, that all the imperial playground rides are his. I just wanted to play with them little this life too, isn't that unfair? Unfadable. Your Majesty, I hate prison palling. Your Highness Princess, if keep causing disturbance, His Majesty the Emperor will truly become enraged. Even if that blockhead gets angry, he's still blockhead box. I hate prison, let me log. Sad, let me. Azoted. Marstuna. What? There's hole, the wall was voice really that loud. Noisy eye. This is no place for child to enter. For what reason have been imp prisoner? Hit someone who? As the legitimate heir beat the Emperor's son. Oh dear, didn't realize it was your Highness the Princess Magastunog, aka. If realize then should look to me with respect. Your lisp makes it hard to understand. You may have acted little disgracefully just now, but do dare to put yourself on level, insolent wretch. Deserving of divine punishment. I am mic test. Calm down, was the one who acted rudely. Please take pity on me and withdraw your anger, your Highness. The princess very well shall let it this once. High. The way did hit His Highness the Prince. Marston, or Lao, was walking along and saw elephant slide, so was having fun on it when suddenly that 4-star brat showed, saying it was his. How dare you? Did you his presence? This child was your servant. The example image seems little strange to anyway. Everything the imperial family belongs to me. I'm the rightful heir, argue not. This is troubling that such spoiled brat will grow to be the emperor, Guston, or how dare you? So did win, of course. Log. Well done, as long as won, that's what matters. For ordinary common-born noble, he's surprisingly reasonable to talk to. Well, that makes sense. This Political prison camp. I'm locked. Only those with powerful family backgrounds and high status lot. Who openly oppose the emperor end here mom. That common-born noble must also have some powerful family backing, otherwise he wouldn't be locked here instead of executed for defying the emperor. Any case with this come low-born noble badmouth that blockhead emperor all want without worry just before got ulcer from the stress timing good. So marital. How could he go ahead and push this through without me? What the hell is father's head? Brain presumably. Your Highness the Princess. His Majesty summons you. Looks like that blockhead has finally sobered from his drugs IPO. Fine, let's got sulky. What a leaving already. Of course. How many days do you expect the imperial heir to remain here? Well, still wait and bring teaming with you. For the bond we formed, cursing together today, ill to find way to get released. Because I'm splendid princess. Oh, Jewel Ollie. That blockhead has truly lost all sense. Go to summon me to the Empress's palace when there's no mistress of it. Currently this empire has no empress. Mother, the last empress of the Somalis Empire, the eldest daughter of the Looney family. Unable to bear the blockhead's stupidity, attempted double sunside immolation. But tragically she alone perished. From this incident the blockhead suffered burns across half his body, mayo, and for half year couldn't stomach even roasted meat. On top of that, perhaps due to severe trauma, even though the empress's seat remained vacant, he never installed another empress. And yet for the emperor to be here means he simply tossed this palace to HIC mistress. Truly against law, against reason. Please enter. Well, the forefathers of this dynasty must vary. Damn it, has that blockhead no shame? All least put on shirt, or send your mistress away. Marston. Org Bishop. Yes, where's your greetings? Hello. Neil. Just blurted it out, but he really is petty. Bishop heard struck Trimurti, so that little nut's name was Trimurti. Apologize once to his mother and brother. Mother burned to death, didn't she? Don't dare speak of that woman. If apologize to his mother and brother, forgive you. Did mother come back to life or something? Are determined to make your father angry. Has this blockhead lost his mind? Stop being stubborn and apologize once, ordering the only true heir to bow her head to the emperor's mistress. I'd rather face quartering than NBA. Yip mother now. Wench, we have gone made right, give gone made ill, just let it all out. Oh. Drag her away once and lock her back the cell. This place again. Might as well lock me own palace. Your Highness the Princess back already. That's right, noble, rejoice. For the time being been staying here too anyway. Need to patch me up. Cheek hurts. You're hurt. That blockhead slapped Mel. Mouth is bleeding inside. Couldn't even land princess uppercut. Last time he kicked me just for being the way. What did say? This is so annoying. Her send for doctor. Wabash. Dumbfounded who? Aware. Alright Vine. Maga look like fish-shaped pastry. Fish-shaped pastry. Protect Her Highness the Princess. Yes sir, safe travels. Hugh, _ What the hell? If leaving for the provinces, then just leave her. Who has to tear door if the draft comes and get sick? Your fault. Your Highness are unharmed. UAAVGQ US Marston, org. DIs look like this is fine to you. Ninon, forgive me. Give finished treatment anyway. Nothing better to do as well. Head one of these books lying around. Holy crap, this lunatic, he's one of the Empire's banned books. Of no wonder he ended prison debates. The Witches' Republic. Your Highness, geez, scared me. Olav. I wetland ask myself T. Klaus Marston. Org. What he's Lottie went undismayed. The think hashtag Ida. And he's not dead _ for it. Damn, he must have some insane fall packing. Then hellos _ he wander around looking. Take that. Yeah, Hizarosigi is like. Humor. Yeah. Shave, I would see you. Norfolk keen actual bear. Princess, T. Said I beaty up at Nortilda. Did Cascu Todoy that? Sees. Originally service is all about enough. Ever heard of self-satisfaction? Humor? It's huge motivator life, but once start craving recognition from others. Maria Tilda, please your Highness spare us the lecture. Fine, but I'm just saying need to handle yourself properly, love. Same with that banned book, even if you want to overthrow the emperor vote can't just that carelessly. Anyway, it's bedtime, play quietly now. Sleep well your highness, very well Le. Gala Gus Marston. Org. Dupe Ollie. How dare to feed this garbage to precious Bonnie the kids Marston. Org. Prison food is never tasty your highness, the ration officer never seasons it properly, he's stingy. With the salt that case. While imprisoned all meals here shall be prepared the imperial princess's royal chef up. Your generosity knows no bounds, I shall obey your command. Humor. Ox Magus Marston. Org. Don't have something to say, never heard of self-satisfaction, princess. Damn ungrateful brat. Please have some sir. Hear this too a Merv braucht over thanks. It's for self-satisfaction, really can't let single word slide, Angus Marston. Org. Aunt Looney always told me hair shouldn't live bowing their head, Leroy. Lance Marston. Org frog. Oh, no Leroy. Of course the family conspired with Uncle Murder Parents Marston. Org. Ooh, sorry Aunt side B. Underscore. A bit extreme, not parents died because they were weak, cool. And honestly they were faulted too for seizing Uncle's Land's camera. Still don't speak of your late parents like that, show some damn respect. So-called guardian uncle sold me off to the imperial family eyeing inheritance, then sent me straight to the battlefield. Ab vanity bari, but I survived the moment I came of age, I wiped out his entire family, it was justified, but I came here to atone. Angus Marston. Org walk. So he does have conscience judging that mess of beard he's been atoning for quite while UK. Simon you're still young, you should bet lit live little have some here, oh flights Marston. Org, I'm hate to die with regrets like never knowing how to enjoy life, thank yous. Humor. Give me your hands. The name of kill kiss damn into okay. Ahem. The authority of the true bloodline of Somalis. I hereby pardon your sins. So from now on live freely do what want. Short humor. You've got no need to atone anymore and shave your damn beard, Argus Marston. Org. Look like full-blown grizzly bear, got it? Next time we meet showing some manners will you, I accept your proposal. Actually mind his manners. Safe travels your excellency. Jealous Marston. Org VA. Where the hell are you going all of suddenly, thank you for reading. I make sure to visit website Marston Orator more exciting series. After humor broke out of prison. Not long after order came down for me to return to room by Ruiz, take please care your highness ABA. Seeing as they didn't call for me to ask if I'd reflected on actions, we seems one of that. Blockhead's aides got me out with rushed imperial decree, just public revs fuck at pinion boo before. Blamed too. Hello, make sure to at magastoon.org to me releasing the chapters fast for to ready enjoy, I need to kick that damn emperor out soon. Marston. Org. What is this? Squeaky ducks, aren't these the squeaky duck shoes, and if I order right now only alumni? Ho hot now but Cyan Allen. I was so jealous just sucking thumb while the other kids wore them because I had to maintain dignity, do how new like squeaky duck shoes. I absolutely have to have these, your squeal. Attendant Emily, where is Emily Cat HEB? Yes, your highness, today I'm Emily. Alright, Emily, go and buy this usual squeaky duck shoes. Yes, I shall immediately fetch the item from the merchant who just entered the palace Magastoon.org. I have to them on as soon as she brings them. She and Ava. Aunt Hazelnut. Marston. Org. Hazelnut Laurie, the current head of the House of Lord. Aunt Hazelnut is the late Empress's one and only younger sister and loud person who screeches about dignity every time she opens her mouth. Get it serious, not wove blue. Ard wires vang, even dignity moo out man. Aunt Hazelnut forbids anything that seems undignified and even tore all the love letters that flew over the wall in turn, set on how dare promiscuous these beats their sights visual oak letters love. With filled youth. The budding shoots on top of stopping me from ever having secret romance love life. She'd compare me to mother when she was age sister, you was perfect, she also forced me to learn Embroidery and knitting, which were mother's hobbies. Visual Vogue off colony you save. Besides that, whenever I tried to do something she would step in, just study hard, you aunt will take care of everything, and instead just narrowed standing within the imperial palace. Damn, it is aunt here when she's supposed to be on the battlefield. Wait second. Off, just thinking about it, Magastunog couldn't even save me when I was being drawn and quartered because we're off the battlefield. I would have what on earth did due to end prison can. Visual, what the world happened to your face? Grab. Your eyes might be unlucky because they look like that blockheads, but your mouth that resembles sisters, your crescent eyebrows, your smooth skin, your well-defined nose and your plump earlobes were all so beautiful. What the eye creepy. Bunk arc unnecessary veal. What is it that all do? The legitimate hair is injured, should have least brought healing divine crystal, would use something. Divine crystal is object which divine power has been crystallized, only gods of lower rank or higher create dining CDYQTIIQ. Doc, among those healing divine crystal requires the creating god's authority to be healing, and even lower god's crystal to perform the miracle of reattaching recently severed army. Marston, org. As such, high gods healing divine crystal costs too much, might not be able to afford it even if sold the entire princess's palace. No way, Visa has no money. Healing divine crystals are expensive, even if Visa doesn't have any. Aunt does ill pay for it. Let's use healing divine crystal, eh? Auntie spent all your money on the war, so you're beggar. Beggar, you're tacky, only wear old clothes, just go get married already, you visual. That's too mean. If I catch you, you're getting tickled for minutes. No way, Magastunog. Crazy, her hand chops are getting ridiculously fast, you ouch. Make sure you're that the chapter at magastoon.org. Your car. Give intercepted the item that was on its way to Trinity. If. Good job, Emily. What is that dough? Fully KE. Yes, your highness, please wait just moment. Oak. Squeaky squeaks Hamal, they really make squeaky sounds. Fez E. Squeaks squeak squeaky. Marston, org. A. Visual, the dignity of legitimate hair. I tell mix. Extremely cute white. Patty Una. Emily, do find this amusing. Not all I have committed crime worthy of death, your highness lot. I shall personally administer the punishment. Am eternally grateful for your grace. High. As sign of her repentance, Emily shall attend bath today. Marston, org. Am truly eternally grateful, your highness. Visual, that case should your aunt wash to know while Visa bathing. Hazelnuts entry is strictly forbidden. Bib cult. I didn't realize it before, but aunt is really unpleasant person. Hold, July O. Lee. Marston, org. Banana milk really is the best after bath. Karachi. I got rid of annoying aunt no, and I even got the latest squeaky shoes entry. This is paradise on earth. Hey, is everyone beaten to like water dumplings? Emily are asking for severe punishment. Well, am afraid to say. The riffraff from the Empress's palace were acting up, so I tried to teach them lesson of what to think. Mere concubine is acting as if she were the real empress, otherwise concubine's hands. Maiden wouldn't dare pick fight with the princess's ladies in waiting. Metritis, Marston, org. If I leave this as its own position might be threatened. I need to find someone to fight that woman place. Emily, prepare what I'm about to tell once of. Meanwhile on hill outside the imperial palace. Ah, I see her over there. Wait for me kid, I'm on way. Thanks for reading. I make sure to visit website Marston Orator more exciting series. Megas manga. This series have been translated. Megas visit site Marston or to us continuing the series for you. Enjoy reading. Hello, make sure to head at Marston or to me releasing the chapters fast for to ready enjoy. From this moment on I'm going to sit butt down vocal front of the Emperor's palace until that blockhead wakes up. And he'll be doing it together with Lady Brigitte, the blockhead's soon-to-be new lover. Me summoned. Your Highness. Before regression, the Emperor had taken on new mistress, and because of that the woman's standing had diminished. That new mistress had been none other than the daughter of Count Brigitte, therefore today I shall attach new lover to that blockhead. Of course hadn't expected the Count's daughter to have sister. Well, one of them will surely be to his taste. I chat a bit then time it just right fop when the blockhead wakes and shove her toward him. Wait, what do people even talk about time? Give spent whole life studying and work I don't know thing about trends of gossip the marquis. Wife's party is underscore. Tilda I all what tea do should are. What kind of topics ape we supposed to discuss hi that's it Marston. Org that topic never fails. Friends attacking the lorry fortress what do believe to be the most crucial factory. With debate topic like that we could 2 on FOP folk days and 3 nights non-stop. Medea Kingdom's military defense facility. Underscore mean the lorry fortress yeah that very lorry fortress. T then, how about poisoning the food supply inside the fortress to gradually weaken their forces tell. Magastunorg poisoning the food fortress with ironclad security how exactly would manage that wouldn't contaminate the water supply. Be easier. That case and then that situation. Tilda. Yes, indeed such time. Precisely the very first thing we ought to consider timing. What situation under what conditions do we begin the assault that's the starting point of discussion door. Since under internal final law surprise attacks are forbidden, we must proceed on that assumption. Your Highness. Perhaps we should put end to this now sister is absolutely right about everything. Pathetic already from just the blockhead still hasn't shown so we need to keep going magastoon.org. But kinda want to play house too. This exhausted. Who dares to make such ruckus front of the Emperor's palace? Ah, finally the blockhead comes out perfect go on take your future mistress away already. Apologies your majesty please quell your anger. Because of lot cannot get moments rest Buzz shall pay dearly for this offense okay? We shall obey whatever command your majesty. Ahem. Is that so then shall first hear your excuses? Oh. I see, so the next mistress isn't one of the 2 but both of them Marston. Org how delightiu. He's worse than dog. Full Ollie. After attaching new mistresses to that blockhead that wretched woman's arrogance finally subsided. Good the Brigitte sisters are doing far better job keeping him check than I expected on another note I absolutely hate that Christmas is approaching. Christmas the day when each household god or spirit bestows gifts only upon the successor they deem worthy. Of course what counts as worthiness depends on the nature of the god or spirit being served make sure you're that the chapter at magastoon.org. For reference only those who inherit the power of household god or spirit are called successors and because divine power follows the principle of single heir succession, it is usually the legitimate heir the eldest child who becomes the successor single heir succession the passing down of power to only one person. And to make matters worse the very next day is birthday since Lord Somalis's divine power has ruin. Instead of gifts I probably have to pay off debts he owes. Damn it emergency. What on earth is it this time making fuss no how dare suddenly lift the legitimate hair like that. Cover your head put this over and don't make sounds of avant all of sudden. Argue that damn tiger tongued. Not it's iron after all va iron that sounds vaguely familiar. Marston, org, but still her reaction is different from local underscore. Could this be Aunt's Christmas surprise event? Really she didn't need to make it this extravagant. Like hellish someone's infiltrated the imperial palace and the looks of it they've brought only small elite forces. Well if they happen to assassinate that blockhead while they're it, I'd be grateful Octave that would be the best Christmas present ever. On another note do these fools not plan on returning alive with that few troops they don't stand chance. N at Twenak and Trazinuk Naunas at Roe at Bexlosions State and INTHBM Imperial Guard right now. Rib Marston. Org. Lady Hazelnut Leroy. Please stop moth. Dare block path even knowing who am ha quite the nerve you've got. Lady Hazelnut if leave this place will die. Ha, the one whole die me it's you. Yes that's what mean be the one to die. What the? That bastard End, not Duke Iron, has no intention of harming the princess. So please come quietly with us. Oh Marston, Org. If not I'll die, I'm that insane explosion divine general. You'd blow half the palace and still think nothing of it, lab crazy bastard, absolutely nuts too. Sniff anyway, this isn't threat mean it, truly swear it on life just as much as that End bastard means it. Sniff. After all these years he shows just to demand private troops, divine power and whatnot. End dead this rate. Sight aunt, let's just go with them. Oh shoot down me put please. What exactly is your relationship with that man? He killed all family. UK should offer condolences for the dead. Not they got themselves killed for doing things that deserved it. Magastoon.org. What is with this brat? I'm getting really unpleasant sense of Dina Uzi on. Anyway, lead the way. Need to see that bastard End's face with own two eyes. Thanks for reading. I make sure to visit website magastoon.org for more exciting series. Hello, make sure to at magastoon.org to me releasing the chapters fast for to ready enjoy. Have arrived. What, how dare sit on the throne, cursed fools v vishal ape. It's been while judging the extra weight, it seems you've been doing well. Normal weight, damn it beat. What do know about Mel? Where did pick that way of speaking? Coot even. Idiots are full of nothing but can your heads, so when visa if I don't figure out how to kill all of you will end dead myself. Yakov. I understand that woman is the cause. Then as promised we'll follow Princess Visa's choice. Visual, I'm your father, your blood relatives. You'll choose me, won't you? Explain yourself properly, crazy fools. Klaus Marston. Org livid. What I wanted just as didn't intervene, think only they're suffering one's cookie. Therefore we give the princess the choice. If Princess Visa chooses the fool as her father, I will take responsibility for this matter and commit suicide. FA, but if she chooses me, I will protect her until she becomes adult. The explanation is lacking. End is naturally like that. I will finish explaining. That guy is none other than Superior End Iron after being the political prison camp and coming out. Guy prison crazy camp suddenly to be Father Vegas Marston. Org, he suddenly declared he would become Princess Visa's father. That End characteristics Princess Visa claims. Afterward the operation was carried out with the resolve of 3 generations to perish and, depending on the princess's choice, one of the two will be decided as her father. Khan, oh. Bathe way they not underscore choose either of user than that tied bastard Williston disown. I will take responsibility self-destruct and with Theta Emperor Vegas Marston. Org lead Izoi that the princess herself ascendant's throne is option handman. Untested networking properly exactly aren't can't handle politics, Vishnu. The way IFT this stories take that, your noith kulritzer you. Then what have xn outi buati hintilinau? How underscore am I supposed to recognize someone who I suddenly shows FUPL who hat audacious face and culprit matter goal dove that cousin still hesi expiosive divine authoritum attached again we were cat sigflulpris you really iariata crazy none hear that often kids Marston org nuptial compliments. Anyway, just follow me for moment, well talk and figure things out. Bogus Marston, org, got it. Visa, what is there to worry about? I, your father, oh, or all bark and no bite blow biro. First kneel front of me, understood? Rococo. On earth are doing this to me. I doing this, ask not think about it. You're saying you'll die if I get tangled up, so what on earth are thinking doing this culprit saw? Shoal. Magus Marston. Org 16 years Marston, org. I have returned to this place going back 16 years time. Do really think Her Highness the Princess would believe that? Oh Lee. What? Culprit didn't also time travel. As expected, I knew it would be like this. Marston, org. Not what I just said was slip of the tongue. Culprit Klaus Marston, org onto. I and the deity of family appeared dream after helping Somalis to turn back time. He fell from mid-level god to low-level god. Iron looks like this after sharing some of his divine power. So Somalis, the one involved, couldn't possibly be fine. Were the two of them really that close to share divine power? KE even helped to the point of dropping to Wait minute, could it be? He said that if Iron isn't restored to mid-level god over the next 16 years, someone else will have to bear the karma instead. What about Her Highness the Princess? For me that day is a capo, meaning the torture repeats infinitely, I said, so that's culprit bogus Marston? Org. Haven't we met somewhere other than prisons, Marston? Org. Act like bear cubs yet notice things like ghost, that's line culprit. Actually I don't have memories of time traveling, but Iron says otherwise. Because of wrong judgment, Somalis's last legitimate heir suffered that execution too. Bastard already knows your crimes to even realize how much it hurt UK. Well, I'm sorry about that. Instead I'll raise properly, so not bet your life on me once, bogus Marston. Org. Her Highness the Princess also needs to form her own people to recover divine power. All that as well akin are doing all this for me. A hesitating hurry and tell the truth. You really notice things like ghost only times like this, okay, bogus Marston? Org. That's right, actually the divine power of the Iron family only manifests if the child is raised properly. So you've been trying to use Visa all along, sash bastard, tooth nameless. This no one the world understands better than I do. That's somewhat tried admitting it makes me frustrated and red still. Ugh, it hurts. Is that do need the bathroom urgently? Don't help it in full. Anyway, one way of another choosing this. The real overflowing like this raised end foolish knows about the fire incident, was time to take care of me. Was wandering heart, was credibility, damn twat audacious face. Vegas Marston. Org. Damn that audacious face, thanks for looking kindly on me. It's not compliments, fool sight. Alright, let's culprit lags, Marston. Org. Alright. We're out. Did finish the conversation well visual we? Yeah, sit down here. Okay. Kneel. I hereby appoint as father. Bogus Marston. Org. Raise me properly and well all. I will obey your orders. The command of Her Highness the Princess. I have confronted the Emperor and earned the qualification of guardian, therefore on the day Ishmael comes of age. Prefab return trend. Thanks for reading. I make sure to visit website Marston or for more exciting series. I pledge return throne Somalis. Hello, make sure to at magastoon.org to me releasing the chapters fast for to ready enjoy. Visual Vishal to transfer reached Palace Bureau. Ishan. As thick-headed as ever, not knowing the reason that is. Do realize this isn't over yet, Princess NBA Marston. Org. Had to take me for fool, big oaf. I'm no longer big oaf I father, and I'm no longer Princess I Visa. Hurry and make the declaration, Pam. Hearth. Fine. On this day, the year of Nara reckoning, the rightful heir of Somalis, I and Iron have been raised as the new emperor. Thus I proclaim the first year of ended. Marston. Org. Therefore the sole heir Ishmael Looney Somalis, okay, condemns the former emperor Electro Sauna Somalis, who neglected the realm and even drove the empress to her death. Irate skate by that. Iktimara FKX, 60 Ixtatarutaritam Apactifantearaf, 80 WKH Tainara PKXTL Remari TLH. Baya Raporti Rapist TBYIARATRTTIXETE, Ixitaman APRTI, Binaractal Instar Betray Tixita Maractal. With Bayanak Skate Binra PKKTL Denmark, the FFHB Ithtimara Perkst, by MRA PKK Irate apart bracket. Irate Banaras TL Matetma Mantit Fartira Teteramt Il Tetata PMTF, T Tertatum Titetum Hetmanatilt. KCH Fetamenta Tetatarat, Hash Tetiraperti Hashtag Uktakan Act Truth Wenatar Tetumtar MMLT Atatsit. That attire. The former emperor shall be executed, and until he comes of age end, Rapon shall act as emperor. Arrest attest. Record that this palace raid was orchestrated me, that way I protect as possible and pass the blame on to him. Your Majesty, the chief ministers have all gathered. Good, bring them into the audience chamber. What on earth is this chaos? VA indeed, it's also Van, aka Mage the God Somalis. Magastunorg, listen well. As long as do not oppose me will all remain safe. Of course if any dares oppose ascension, raise your hand now. Ill kill here and now, i.e. Oilvul. But is Her Highness the princess here? What this little one must do name is visa, there is something visa must decide. None other than the date and manner of the former emperor's execution. Totor leave such matter to Her Highness that heartless creature becoming emperor burning. I say burning the stake. Marston, Org. Mother was burned alive a point would it not be filial piety to send him off the same way, love. Daughter of flames floor. Ruthless wench oh the old chamberlain for calling me ruthless wench I shall remember it for 10 years. How could I ever say such vile words to Her Highness Haas? Talked back ill remember it for 30 years. Visual shall I kill her father that old woman does her work well she's too useful to kill. Nod then I shall not kill her. Fate Magastunorg yes big oaf. Let us see if we withstand this together okay. Of make sure you're that the chapter at magastoon.org. Ollie, hair well done hair. Ah, so noisy who keeps waking me. To think managed to win over Iron well done wait this voice. Load so malice? Yes, it is me hair. Marston, Org. Thanks to forming bond with Iron as father and daughter divine power has returned somewhat. With this much, I manifest and aid directly your side. Is this truly you Lord Somalis? I not just dreaming not dream fool woe. Before I manifest I pouring strength into your dream to deliver this message. Oh, give never received message from ancestor godlife so I did not know ahem. But said divine power returned because of the father-daughter bond wasn't divine power supposed to return just me living recklessly. Fool cannot rely only on fate and grow lazy must also gather allies actively that is how divine power will build quickly. Oh. Then if I make 100 fathers will that work Magastoon.org blockhead or all heirs who inherit power like this you hug. Listen well bonds are not only those of father and daughter had. Family affection the love of lovers the loyalty of friends. The devotion of vassals and the trust of the people are also bonds and there is one word that encompasses them all. That word is love. Then does that mean and the late emperor both lost your lives and the realm because received no love all precisely least understand when told one thing. Anyway I'll tell the fastest way to build divine power what is it? To take 100 lovers Marston. Org jerk the jump. I'll have only one husband and live peacefully with him that is not how fate works look your father. Such things aren't to you know. Indeed underscore though both grandmother and dether each married only one. They HD countless lovers. But seeing that miserable mess I swore never to live that way. Anyway I refuse and how could anyone even live with 100 lovers? Just because say I love you don't mean must take responsibility jerk you're jerked. Jerk you're really garbage still that's the fastest way any case must go and receive much love. Only then will divine power meet? Huh. A suddenly bleating like sheep Marston, Org. Wait Lord Somalis. You're leaving just like this. Tell me to make 100 lovers and that's Lord Somalis, Lord Somalis, Lord Kisomaluz. Had someone tell me this was just stupid dream. Thanks for reading I make sure to visit website Marston Orator more exciting series. Hello make sure to forward Ua Pori the fast for Holyhead. Otto. Maybe because the Imperial Palace turned into chaos yesterday the overall atmosphere is quite uneasy there are also more guards than usual assigned to the Imperial Princess's palace. Ah, your Imperial Highness did cough Marston. Org that's right the way hadn't seen your face before. Of course, we are Knights of House Iron. The forces of the deposed Emperor are attacking the palace with the intention of heading toward your Imperial Highness so we will protect the Princess's palace until your safety is guaranteed. Sia making great effort no means it is honor to protect your Imperial Highness. And how did we end attracting the attention of such vulgar sheep? His Majesty may be a bit peculiar. But he is not someone of ill heart calm. That damned lamb who brought it here it makes unbearable noise barley out of. Since dawn. It appeared and started bleating like that think it must be good omen that's right isn't the symbol of Somalis precisely the golden sheep low. Ah tilde. Then doesn't it mean it's good sign that Iron and not Somalis has ascended the throne Marston? Org. Ill Jins with Matt Yoda Unusual Highness. Here it's alright, it was just joke of mine. Well then, since the day is lovely today, let us all lamb. Two hearts content Odom. Soldiers, catch that sheep and bring it to presence, and Emilio, go fetch the master cook. Yes, your Imperial Highness. Symbol or not, that sheep still had chance of dying hands. Imagine trying to take snap and waking to that noise. Since it's going to die, better kill it now. Whether I hear bring. Your Imperial Highness has brought the master cook Marston. Org, exclusive head chef of the Imperial Princess's Palace lot. Stay still, damn it, stay still. Master cook Master Yin, for today's breakfast we will have full lamb. Menu be Burke. With all due respect, Your Imperial Highness, this sheep is far too old. Think it will have very strong smell and the meat will be tougher than tendons. If the master cook says so, then it really must not taste any good. Well, eating animal that seems to be symboled of the imperial family is also a bit strange. True, then take it far away and leave it somewhere. We'll leave it outside the palace, Your Imperial Highness. If they release it outside the palace, surely the villagers will catch it, slaughter it and make use of it their homes anyway. Now Eve gotten hungry so early the morning. Have to ask them to prepare breakfast. Master cook, then for today's breakfast. Breakfast aunt, today we come also review the lies of table etiquette. The very least they should have breakfast their own house. Don't want to aunt, go your own house, going to the dining hall to dip rolls the soup. What, dipping bread the soup? Taught the rules of table etiquette last Marston. Org, well, bullies live like that anyway. Bishop are not bully, of course Blockhead was. But sister never was your age. Your sister had absolutely perfect table manners. Well, if mom loved her so much, then she should go live with her right now. The Imperial Mausoleum. Visual. Said something bad, so 10 punishment kisses. Where are you going with that mutai? Ha ha ha. Your Imperial Highness, Your Imperial Highness. Ha ha ha. Urgent message from His Majesty Iron. What major problem has occurred? For a major problem, isn't he laughing? Bit too much both. It's just that life, I've never seen that bastard end's face so rotten. Okay Marston. Org, he's furious, shouting to bring His Imperial Highness quickly. Because the woman who lives the Empress's quarters tried to lunge that bastard ended but failed. Marston, or what? How the hell did that happen? It seems it happened while she was sleeping. The bedroom used the ex-Emperor Marston. Org, using that place. That vulgar must have stomach of steel. Well, since she doesn't know the palace's internal affairs, she just used it without realizing. When I'll have to give her some advice on life. Court Yokso Kotot Kobe. Then let's go see that wrinkled face of that vulgar. Ha ha ha. Yes. Yes. Puke Oli has arrived. Rough. The smell of cigarettes. Ava. How supposed to punish this woman? Marston. Org, rubbing cigarette on the bed is really bold and barbarous. Had. How someone seems so naturally evil. True, that's not the important thing right now. According to palace law, illegitimate children must be killed. Marston. Org. But the woman should be returned to her family. However, if chance the vulgar crossed the line while sleeping, have this impotent bastard F.A. Marston. Org, seems that want the case. Impotent oia waha impotent, he says vain. How did Laurie raise her child so that age he understands the word impotent? Marston, or heat not fault front of visa. I only said impotent about 20 times. Thanks for your fact-based confession, aunt. Okra, that bastard ended more than being impotent, simply doesn't see people as people. Could he be salami or maybe melon? Like chimpanzee or panda? Well, even if you don't like it, if spend time with her, you'll start to understand. Honestly don't want to understand it too much. Anyway, having that woman as mistress is possible, but due to her low status she cannot be empress. And the offspring of that blockhead she might have just case must be eliminated. Wait moment, Your Imperial Highness, Trimurti is not fault Marston. Org, would someone so humble harbor any thought of betrayal? Then there's also the option of marking the traitor, castrating him and then letting him got no different from killing him. For now, Sarah living is the most important thing. Let's do what Visa says, take her out. Marston. Org, Dan impotent of pot blood, can we prick him? All Killamol's cupel, does she only insult the Somalis? Your Imperial Highness doesn't pay attention to those bad words I true. Ahem, Eula. First didn't like very much but listen well to visually do have better side than thought it wasn't. Attempt to please Laurie. What I'm recognizing you are throwing tantrum these stubborn Laurie heads Marston, org goal up. Aren't enough bug doesn't like the Laurie. Oh. Really when have we fought don't remember thinking about it bug was little so it must have been during the time of the Laurie ancestors. Megas manga this series have been translated Megas visit site Marston or to us continuing the series for you enjoy reading. Everyone sit down VA. Gaiawol, the remnants of the pro-emperor faction who invaded the palace or executed were planning to breakfast while watching this act. Decoy humor really has strong stomach. It's one-sided, but I have announcement from now on I will change Vishal Nahal's tutor. Who is to change tutor please I the emperor of this country and Vishal Nahal's official father stop speaking so righteously hell. Auntie I'm so embarrassed I want to please stop what of what. Hello make sure to support zero easing at me releasing to enjoy the former emperor's tutor the chief. Chamberlain seemed very enthusiastic. The teaching staff is already assembled classes start tomorrow the Chamberlain. Isn't she that old woman who oversees all the palace servants? She messed even raising blockheads and think that Granny will teach well it damn it if only. Tongue want stiff I could argue fluently exactly again begins T that. Proposal your lessons will now include imperial studies, economics and philosophy. What are you talking about Aisha can't even yet and yet this child who supposedly can't ready. How was she able to Martin's Republican dialogue? And even understood its contents something like that and then blaming me for being imprisoned that's proof much. I'd never see him again minus Marston. Org notify I stay still like this I'll be forced to live diligently again. That Granny won't go easy skipping class won't be easy either crying Golda. And I won't be able to slack off anymore there's only one way. Hazmat. Confided. Gassan. I only ever picture books I'll just pretend to be dumb. Too late to act stupid then since the assembly is done I'll take leave I a daddy look butterfly. Pretty butterfly catch the butterfly for meat. Daddy catch the butterfly hey you beat dip block you phasalo. I listen to Mel. Blocked ears that. Laurie, you're banned from entering the princess palace for week me. Door study I won't attend class aka Casey. Noon don't got, I hate studying I won't do illo burglar. Today is first day handling state affairs as emperor hate. Then let's begin catch the butterfly. If there's nothing to report I'll attend to persona business I hate studying. 9 on there is then I'll be the first to report it unsung. I butterfly Arco. It was winter. Oinko Lee. Make sure you're the chapter at magastoon.org coloring. Doing. Gave cough couch not. What the is room I was definitely protesting the audience chamber. That's right I got tired midway and fell asleep right there of which means I never allow clot. Hear him artifact its class decision those damned people fell asleep because they wore me out if. Not for that so frustrating Jerry. Gravatar. Princess. His Majesty ordered me to deliver this once woke up oak. Sickness then medicine classes with gift to appease. Me oh. Ooh. Butterfly Flora. I mean daddy caught this for me. Yes he caught it himself the palace greenhouse he said there's no other place butterfly could appear this season. If there's nothing to report I'll attend to personal business don't tell me that personal business. Was this Hans Marston? Org. Does he think this will make me forgive him ho hot Herschel? I'll inform his majesty that princess was extremely delighted ahem boning when is it? Erica bring colored paper and pen yes your highness. I'll send Letterman show off origami skills too. Tax. Your cute butterfly thank now cancel classes. Deliver this to his majesty yes I shall obey. Such beautiful butterfly your highness since it is gifted from his majesty shall we place it near your bed so may see it often. Plum. Soup close it's gross and if it's trapped it'll feel stifled release it when the time's right foot. Then I'll ride bicycle. She's been so mindful of her dignity for her age until now your princess duck new plushia has arrived nice empirical. I'm relieved she's showing more childlike behavior now. All this time she desperately wanted to play, but always held it back to only study. There was something she wanted, she rejected it every time for the sake of cavity. It was pitiful, but all I and the other maids could do was watch. 10. Maid cannot do anything that the master hast ordered, it may be rude for this, but I truly wish for the princess to be happy. Megas manga. This series have been translated. Megas visit site Marston or to us, continuing the series for you. Enjoy reading. The first Emily was alive when Her Highness the Princess was much younger. She was the head Marston, org of the maids and trusted confidant of Her Majesty the Empress. Even Her Highness the Princess trusted her more than anybody else, and thus the catastrophe was unavoidable. Emily, who frequently accompanied the Empress, unfortunately attracted the Emperor's attention. Hello, make sure to head at Marston or to me, releasing the chapters fast for to ready enjoy after Her Majesty's death. The Emperor invited Emily to his bedchamber, but she refused the command. The Emperor was furious her deflance and had her severely beaten. Magastoon.org. The end. The wounds from the Emperor's beating became infected, and the first Emily passed away. Therefore Emily's death struck Her Highness the Princess with devastating force. Arrow. Just thinking about it sends chill through veins. Marston. Org. Her Highness wept uncontrollably. Che collapsed. Connell Sinsu. Emily else Highness your imla selful. Please. Q fainted and remained conscious for 2 full das a wash. You Highness. And when she finally awoke Marston, org. Your Highness Emily's funeral was Emily. Who is that? She had forgotten Emily very existence. From that day on every maid who worked the princess's palace Marston org was called Emily, her highest Emily. And yet strangely enough Her Highness has begun to change recently. She throws tantrums like child and plays without restraint. Pro. Hey little punk, watch where looking grave is Your Highness. Somehow her language has become rather coarse lately. The committed offense, please forgive me, mind you're elsewhere. But regardless, as Emily Squad we will devote ourselves even more fully. Marston org. To serve Her Highness the Princess Knox. Each morning we rise with thoughts of our Highness 2R and train bodies with 100 gratitude punches. 1. We now express loyalty to the princess's palace with every fiber of being a bit is vestige princess. To the palace. Even fetching luxury goods straight from the royal treasury give to Marston org. We shall become the most distinguished corps of ladies in waiting. Worthy of Her Royal Highness exclusively, we the mightiest, most versatile. Riding bicycle is incredibly fun. Up-o-lee. Marston org. Kayak. Nothing tastes better than cold glass of water after working sweat. Your Highness, even the way drink cold water, wildly impressive and utterly magnificent by law. Indeed Her Highness is truly splendid. Hey. This is I love being princess. Today has been exceptionally fulfilling day. Did I on Voyerkfi to the fullest. Kaya. Marston org. Screaming as though you've seen monster is highly discourteous. It's that monstrous old head maid. If she catches me now I'll be forced to live diligently. Seize her car. What nonsense, what utter little rogue. Sim the rightful heir of Marston org. The Phi-cent lies strong so malice dynasty. As the legitimate heir, Your Highness must attend the lessons this maid has prepared. We'll begin today with academic assessment and tomorrow we'll proceed with the curriculum. Not monster wrinkled old hag. Marston org. You're so ugly, all those pled winkles. Ha ha ha. Well, old so wrinkles are only natural to okay. That insane terrifying monster of head maid wall. Make sure you're that the chapter at magastoon.org. When did they drag me into the study room? Monsters, stop screaming. Lignatit you sotalu. Bad news. Okay. Id. If score perfect on the test starting now, you'll be exempt from attending class. When does the test being went J. Up. Non. How refreshing it is to finally have proper conversation hook. 1 hour is the time restrictions. All questions will be multiple choice or short answer. Order to prevent complaints later. Very well. I've already completed the full curriculum reserved for the Royal Hair Marston org. Questions designed for 5-year-olds. Laughable. Calculus, the difference between the imperial tongue and the southern dialect, the oh, please, it's easier than blowing nose without lifting finger. Finished, it's only been 30 minutes, are certain you're alright Eli? Of course. Then shall proceed with grading Marston. Org, I already picture regretting your own clever little trap old hall, so hurry grading it and get lost. Yes, your cove highness, the I'm going to play tomorrow and the day after that too, sound Emily. Trumpet of. Hereby the hello Ebro. When his majesty requested such odd lesson, thought perhaps he'd lost his mind. Equals, but it seems we may proceed as planned. Begone old hall, victory is mine door. Marston, or get lost, ha ha ha. Very well, shall return tomorrow once preparations are complete. Look forward to serving you, your highness. W what? Got perfect score, oh dear your highness, how unfortunate. Clearly stated that scoring would exempt from lessons. And this exam was out of points. VA regrettably your highness answered every question correctly and received what it was out of. Marston, org fraud, this is invalid, completely invalid. Gasps. To think you able the exact same way, headstrong indeed, blood never lies. Kokomo. That old hag off with her head ice. Unfortunately for you, head is under the emperor's protection, so afraid that's quite impossible. Hashtag oh. Noon, I hate studying, I hate it much. Marston, org. The following morning, princess's palace. May have been outwitted yesterday, but that doesn't mean I've lost blow. As long as don't get caught before class ends, it'll be fine. What that old hag possibly do for now? Ill treat each day like field trip and wander freely. Kilo. Iraqi. Bath Magastunorg. You unbelievable. An epic. How did that blasted sheep get against? Thanks for reading. I make sure to visit website Marston or for more exciting series. Megas manga. This series have been translated. Megas visit site Marston or to us continuing the series for you. Enjoy reading. Hello, make sure to at Marston or to me releasing the chapters fast for to ready. Enjoy. Bazaar bar. Varro. Hoki, stop crying. Are you trying to wake everyone? Bog. I should just help and leave her. Bahai. Whoa. Iris, that. At twice the clowns the palace used to do. For mere sheep to be balancing on ball, it has practiced lot. Well, it has nothing to do with me. Let's got Emily Barbara. You? Bizarre or crazy? Let got beat sheep beat, I'm gonna you. Crazy sheep beat Marston. Org. Emily want boa tilde, C. Woo. I just take nice long nap and then head down for attention. Attention. 1 minute, Lady Hazelnut Lorry will deploy the billion explosion. OKO. All personnel, the Imperial Palace, please prepare for the explosive blast and tremors. OK. Furthermore, please maintain safe distance from the castle gates. Marston. Org. The light from the explosion cannot be viewed with the naked eyes. Lick. Louis _ The intense heat may cause retinal damage. Whoa. Auntie is using her $10 billion skills. She would never use that unless she was on battlefield. She has taken real liking to humor. For the sake of the citizens who may not understand the current situation, shall graciously explain. Explanation quick. From the day Thatamoron was kicked out until now, there have been guys flocking to the Imperial Palace trying to pick fight her. The OK, insolent traitors, release Highness Princess. The leader of those thugs is Zephyrus, one of the 3 great powers of the Empire. The Zephyrs faction is loyal to the Imperial family and places great importance on the Somalis bloodline. Because of that, they could not accept Endion, who not only deposed the Emperor as he pleased but also took the throne for himself despite having no connection to the bloodline as the new Emperor. Therefore, instead of serving the new Emperor, Zephyrs decided that the right thing to do was to place me, the legitimate heir of Somalis, on the throne. Situation like this, the fact that Aunt Laurie fired the billion explosion is powerful and definuing el poetical statement declaring Thai Larola Heringus closest guardian hassled with iron. Other words, this action hazelnut lordly MTSAZ soir flechten at FN de Cron strongwusu magastunog, declaring don't drag the young princess. Intoyat erpalit Kaz Games. That they're blaring the sirens and issuing evacuation warnings to the fullest extent get Ike. Because this explosion is just for show way to get their message across rubble tilde back okay? Back. For reference what Laurie means taking liking to someone if mess with us be prepared to face Laurie. Herself Haas. EK is also form of threat grab. Up. It should be starting any second. The palace gate is about to get blown away spectacular fashion. Make sure you're at the chapter at magastoon.org. It's quite spectacle. Yes, Lady Laurie is as amazing as ever there. Is there really need to blow away 30% of the palace? Well, I guess since Flora is the emperor now they figure it out themselves on hold. This should probably quiet down the Zephyr's faction fop while wow. Vicious bastards ha. If anything the ones who are currently neutral or the bigger problem. For them to make no move even after the emperor they served was so clearly deposed. As no different from saying they just side with whoever wins bar, shameless Gucci bastards. Pants Marston. Org what the did it follow me all the way where his is. Emily let's go to at other tweet oval dark, he yes your highness. Bar. It looks little pitiful that's none of business QI. Really don't recognize me all do you descendants I for on will the balance take even you ball hint. July Ollie. Guy Argy food tastes so better when you're skipping lessons Marston, org day of skipping. I devolved everything right down to the dessert manner that would have made Flint gasps kayak. Shad tilde eel. Now I'll just head the back mountain with Emily and share some ice cream. Your highness it's relieved to see looking so healthy. Wait your Marshmallow the younger brother of that corrupt pig of finance minister and old prison buddy. He was the inmate the cell across from mine that remarkably specific. Grateful that remember this lowly one, but name is Arminius Krishna your highness, _. Talky talk, just change your name to Marshmallow effective immediately magastoon.org yes. Speaking of which how or out of prison did you escape? It's the light. _ Lord End has granted special pardon to number of prisoners from the political prison camp Anyway have not of things your hands watch. Yes it is for job have recently been assigned. Order of Lady Tanya Pistol have been appointed to oversee your highness lessons To meet former compare in APMS as enemy what tragedy well farewell. Wait, your highness if walk away right now okay? May miss out on incredible item cure. Thanks for reading I make sure to visit website Marston Orator more exciting series. Hello make sure to at magastoon.org to me releasing the chapters fast for to ready enjoy or. So the day has finally come. Even if he looks like that he's not someone to be taken lightly. Before Bunko became new father. There. Isa when reused punishing to an only. And the state gist who always landed me the Koaladix back the N was none other than Marshmallow. Could talk his way into deceiving even his own brother before he is mouth any flirtier. I'll finish him with the Kisumu also assassination spoon throwing text unique. Marston. Org 2. Your highness princess behold this. Would I whoa wow the ball floating. Play card game with me and if win I'll give this toy if I lose I'll give on the lesson and withdraw. Without protest. Hugh. Really car guts Marston. Org great what kind of card game is it? Simple game of flipping cards turns to find matching pairs somehow I feel disadvantaged because Marshmallow is too smart. Then how about this since I'm younger I'll take 2 turns while Marshmallow only gets 1. So want to give me handicap very well Marston. Org the place shall be wherever your highness prefers. Alright, attendant clean the bedchamber once for us to play tea. I clemently very twisted inside food. Because I ended diligently attending what was actually history. Lesson disguised as card game it too I should have realized when he started giving detailed explanations with every pair matched or not the 2 goes lasted and hashtag our CW hashtag oh be the pity. Revolution first what industrial began after. La Marston. Org. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha, lovely weather, isn't it? If keep spacing out like that, your highness, the princess might truly get upset. No. Lagus Marston. Org teasing me lightly like that. Coco, you've rotten too, bastard. Ha ha ha, tricked, got lesson into. Ha ha ha. The way did pick that delinquent attitude from Looney again. I learn it from you, you bastard. I only showed it once back, then common sense says it was Leroy. Pipe the hell old. So the late empress heat a smoke pipe, it seems not good thing, so don't learn it token. And to Bengal, knock it off, I'm adults so it's fine. Adults say rascal, true adults should know better on enough. What was the reason wanted to see me mode? Goldman. Even if only for appearances, we are father and daughter, must there always be some purpose for us to meet lands, Marston. Org, I see, so mean to say there's no real reason then. I don't want to study, cancel lessons minds, Marston. Org, wait, where are going? Only study 2 hours day as it is, besides I must pass the throne down to 1 day. I don't want to be emperor, so go ahead and ruin the country before that happens. Oh, and how exactly does one ruin nation? For the record, I have no interest drugs, alcohol or women either, maybe war of conquest. War say. Indeed, if emperor only obsesses over expansion, the empire will collapse within 10 years, kids. Marston. Org, long ago there was nomadic people who perished for recklessly expanding their territory. So have quite interest war Vegas Marston. Org, do you? Now that I think of it, I heard invited the sisters of Countess Brigitte's house. And spoke for about hour on how to capture Lorry Fortress. Considering your aptitude, I shall add military studies to your imperial governance lessons. Will that suffice, Car? Suffice, ass crazy bastard my thus Marston. Org. I happen to have some time today, so let's spend it together having some fun. Say the word crazy. Bastard, okay? Okay. The Brigitte sisters apparently wanted to play house with you. Let's it now, so what I supposed to do? Isn't he just doing whatever he wants, Vegas Marston? Org, I've never played house before either, so I don't really know. Not wait. If act it out like one of those trashy plays I saw previous life, I might be able to give that cunning Bengal taste of his own medicine, since it's come to this. You will make him regret ever bringing the idea of playing house. Rule Oli. I'm the father, Marston. Org. Rumor is the mother, Chock is the daughter, mean daughter not son. Why yeah. If you don't like it then forget it. Very well, I understand. Your Majesty, your Highness, the princess, the playhouse set has been prepared. Good, then let's begin right now. Olav E. Okay. Wretched woman, you husband has returned home and yet don't even come out to greet him. He keeps house, that's surprised. Intimidated locks. Before I regress, there was popular play among the nobles called War and Love Up Joyous Hurry. Let's break part, let's just already ways think leave can me. Kids Marston. Org, the stop was shocking, it felt like something from Domestic Violence Counseling Center of Isle. Make you relive the same shock I felt when I saw that play. Via. Husband and wife are equals too. Am not your servant, must I go out to greet you? While I'm still speaking nicely, come sit down, thank for reading, I make sure to visit website Marston. Orator more exciting. Series. Megas manga. This series have been translated. Megas visit site Marston or to us continuing the series for you. Enjoy reading. Hello, make sure to head at magastoon.org to me releasing the chapters fast for to ready enjoy. Sit down when speak nicely. This isn't what imagined. I will earn money. Also earn. From hiring servants to paying taxes just to ensure live comfortably upon your return, Marston. Org, I've done all that. Still it's place where people live, but there's no warmth. If you want unconditional love, either live with your parents or get dog. If won't love me, then even bother, stop chasing after me and get dog instead. Even marriage is some form of contract, do it for certain purpose other than love. Oh gosh, break up. Yeah, admire your thinking. It's better for two incompatible people to part ways than to live together instead. I'll take her. Father. Me Marston. Org, this little brat finally bared his teeth. What's going on? Shot this person first, it's who intercepted it, mother. What kind of immoral act is this? I'm your father. We're not sharing single drop of blood mum feeler. Dad liked me first here that me first hull. Being loved someone like that was the greatest misfortune for you, Marston. Org, don't thank me for protecting all this time. Yeah? Gosh, isn't this story that's even more messed than playa? Are they really going to die like this? Those weapons look real. Stop it, Chok and Bengali. Please stop. Damn, those guys are totally into it, just started to get attached to these so-called guardians, but if they're both dead. Shoot, it didn't woo, listen. Stop it both. What are doing right now, Marston? Org. Head maid, your highness. Is her highness crying, and what's all this mess about? Bin, please explain, your majesty. Lack. Ulu Oli. How could draw your sword before her royal highness? She's still young, so it's only natural to be shocked look. Ended, that's been your problem since. Did kids have no awareness of your extraordinary power because of your indifference? Grandma did ever meet Bengali when he was young, Marston? Org. Did something stupid again after that useless book? Grandma, what do you mean? It's misunderstanding, Grandma, that's book written credible author nonsense. Latch smell. Do keep ignoring me, how are they related? It's nothing. Did discuss the coronation schedule with Her Royal Highness the Princess, your majesty. Not. Did go out of your way to make time just to meet the princess. Playing house fun is oh-ho was. Make sure you're at the chapter at magastoon.org. Should kill them back then. How rude, then are going to cut neck. Visa told me to kill Joni. Knew that your majesty was who knew how to listener. To have grown and become adult. Run your mouth thoughtlessly, God. Them, it seems like they met before Oboli. What is their relationship? Anyway, the schedule is very tight led. The special envoy delegation from Asian, which was scheduled to arrive this year's, is coming. Marston. Org, to receive the delegation the day after tomorrow. We must send Herbart off this afternoon. His Majesty's coronation ceremony must be held tomorrow. Of course, Her Royal Highness the Princess must also attend the coronation ceremony. Not won't do it. But that's something can't avoid. Order to grant legitimacy to His Majesty who lacks any foundation. Wasn't it your Highness the Princess who was concerned about this and called the historian to write? Biased record IXHTBYIRAFKXYIXHTBY Ertanatif Tairat TBYMANANRT Tirat Batana MTIFHTERIA KAPM Titi. Repertix et by Marnak T Fixi Ti Istaman APMX Tith Ira Terminaft by ITHTEYMAMAPRT plus a rapt firet. Ifti Taratistory _Imaramt Tirat BR Manapant apart Artel Funtamarar asterisk tight HTB Iateria Reporti. Bimanactit Barak TTNTA Titetutamf Tittetmanantita Stettin Ultiramti #Fetimum. Mutant. Children should stay out of politics. Is that so, Marston? Dog. Talk about the envoy of stages. They said Hyperon was coming. What, the young hero is coming? Young hero Hyperon because her mother was of lowly birth. He did not receive the state's surname nor the royal family's recognition. The tender age of 14. He went to the battlefield and took his first kill. Magastunorg, not content with suppressing the Eastern Rebellion 15. He advanced east and expanded his territory. Hero who sacrificed his life on the battlefield, the tender age of 20, blossoming youth. Whoa! Is it really that Hyperon? Great! Oaf! Yes, your highness, it is that lowly bastard child who knows nothing but war, the one so greatly favor. Kral, he's not bastard, he's Hyperon, the young hero. Whoa! So if I'm 5 years old now, does that mean Hyperon is 15? Not Marston. Org goodness __. Never imagined the day actually meet Hyperon person 16. Please let us meet his lifelong love of the prettiest grandma. No, your wrinkles are pretty too. Your temper is way milder than any mother-in-law's. You're terrible giving praise if can't lies can't be good emperor, huh? Boo-hoo, I said I won't be emperor, then won't be able to meet him. Don't want to see the political affairs report while getting eye fluids again. Just restore Lord Kisa Mallows to his position as higher god and be content to live life of leisure. Airing, please let me see him. IOB, don't blow your nose skirt. Hold on, if you're talking about going to War 15, I've been there too. Marvel me instead of that bastard. Megas manga. This series have been translated. Megas visit site Marston or to us continuing the series for you. Enjoy reading. Hello, make sure to at magastoon.org to me releasing the chapters fast for to ready enjoy. Admire me instead of loser like that Marston, org. Excuse me, what kind of nonsense is that? Back then he was defeated and captured and the former Emperor had to pay fortune to bail him out. Didn't he? This guy is prisoner. Electro's mother erased the record of his defeat so he wouldn't be ridiculed now. The result isn't what's important, it's the process that matters. Magastuna, don't talk to me, have no desire to speak with you. Your Highness the Princess, if attend His Majesty's coronation tomorrow and behave yourself was and greet the envoy properly, will allow meeting that lowborn. Ugly old hag, that's not real promise, that's right, just like foul-tempered, ugly old hag. So what, I thought I'd never see again. And now you're the damn emperor, you have so damn annoying, just won't let, will you eat? Fine, just as annoying old hag Borg, so humor is the type who talks himself into beating. That's enough, whole body aches now that getting old, wait the time. If you're asking about Electro's execution, it's scheduled for this afternoon, no. And your Highness the Princess should return to the Hence Palace. Even if he was deposed, it is your own father's execution, nakast on us, oh. Nasty rumors will spread about this, so please return quietly to your palace and stay put. Quiet, I'm going to watch too. Vicious bitch, do keep calling me vicious bitch. To you that blockhead might be fond memory, but to me, he's always been piece of trash, so don't dare say word if you've never been shoes. That's right, old hag, if you've never been paid to be friends with guy like that, then don't say word. Puke, what humor, was friends with the blockhead, did it for money, this world money makes anything possible. Sight, no way, wouldn't do it for money or anything, rather die. True, didn't have any other choice back then, either. Marston. Org, if you could have gone whole life without meeting him, would have. Not I. Okay, exactly, skull. It's because said all that stuff Electro went astray. It doesn't really I seem like it's fault, Yaragar, forget it. Heard Madam List raised Electro herself did curse him out little too openly. Knox. This old temper think might have been a bit too harsh, hag. Next time just has to curse him out behind he back feel. Paul Ollie. Name is End Iron. Born as ordinary child of the ducal house of Iron, I grew just as ordinarily as anyone else up. I accomplished whatever others did to master advanced knight's sword dance stance 9 years old. Even when it came to expressing emotions, you're really amazing. No, haven't been able to keep with the lessons. There were no problems, all too. I was confident I could blend anywhere, even took pride own ordinariness. D have to teach, is he? Giving her alpha myself special, not lesson. But not long after, Marston, org parents suddenly passed away. I cried lot. Okay, because it felt like the very ground that supported me had vanished. Moreover, when I found out parents' death was uncle's doing, on or IAK, emated and raged him more than anyone. I went through terrible depressing things and lost entire family, but still childhood wasn't all bad. This child End Iron NGUSTOONONC starting today, he will be your Highness's attendant and friend. Don't make me laugh. Have no intention of making thing like that, friend. Because ironically it was the Imperial Palace where Uncle dragged me that I met Electro. Electro was already famous for his cruelty, drag them away and flog them. Throw them dungeon. And don't give them single drop of water, your Highness, please just once have mercy if I stayed that fickle bastard side. I had to endure all sorts of torment after being faulted for the most ridiculous things. How stupid. Hey, I finally realized Uncle had sent me to Electro. Told not to thud easy on me during sparring zoo. I suppose he was hoping I'd die like this. Marston, org, but I didn't die, have. And if Uncle miscalculated anything, a key. It was that Electro was bigger blockhead than I could have imagined. You more hurt than thought. Well. And yet extremely sensitive type of person, Mace's Todd. Or he was strange guy who would naturally grow attached to if just stayed his side. Fact, when wounds were too deep that I had to miss days' schedule, he made point of coming to find me. It's not like went out of way to get this healing spirit stone using name because was worried were hurt. Okay. I realized it as I watched him toss the healing spirit stone to me. This guy's he's damn fool. If hadn't tormented me the first place, wouldn't have had to use this expensive thing. If you don't look after him, something bad is going to happen to this unpleasant bastard. And when I expressed this feeling honestly, I was met with fist. What bastard, give me back the spirit stone. Use what's given is given. After that I spent rather comfortable life, the Imperial Palace, and I even began attending the same classes he did. Stop following, not meal. But the fickle Electro changed his attitude toward me once again, being ordinary. If I heard one thing I understood 10. But the far from ordinary Electro would hear one thing and forget 2. He tried his own way, but he couldn't close the gap between us, and some point morn he stopped talking to me, and that was the beginning the catastrophe. Oh. Faye Nickel Marcus, we are recruiting all positions are paid. Translate editor cleaner. Checker order to continue to bring your beloved dose of reading. If are eager to take part the adventure, then join us on megasmanga.com for better quality, more content. Visit us Marston or search Discord. The old server has been deleted. Join new one for the latest updates and exclusive news. Don't miss out. Thanks for reading. I make sure to visit website Marston Orator, more exciting series chapters to exclusively on violetscans.com. Fillet, welcome to the world of Violet Scans, where meets storytelling. Violet Scans curated festoons with Heartland soul, high quality translations with feminine touch, safe space for dreamers, romantics and story lovers. Join community now. Mealtime updates on new releases, welcoming space for romance fantasy lovers. Share your favorite series panels and art. Start your journey. Violet Scans now readapt. Volley Scansko supports One Day. Tanya Liston Electro's tutor came to see me. Beauty, please return to the Duhio. This series only. Violet Scans staying. His Highness the Prince's side will only hurt him. She came to beg me to stay beside Electro and protect him. Later, when Chief Eunuch chasing came with Uncle's order to leave for Swansong, Tanya List's plea gave me the reason to agree. After leaving the Imperial Palace, life became constant struggle to survive. But even I made mistakes and I ended prisoner of war despair. I waited only for death. This series only a Violetscanscom. Your ransom's been paid. You've got some powerful backers, huh? When I was freed and returned to Camp 1, heard rumors that Electro had begged the Emperor to pay fortune to ransom me from the enemy. Of course, it was only rumors, but that's how I survived the battlefield. Hook. Just as soon as I came of age, I inherited the ducal title and purged Uncle's entire household. Argao. Ugh. I planned to eliminate anyone who could become spark of rebellion that day. But there was one cousin I couldn't kill. This series only at Violetscanscom. He was young, but he had great potential, and if I went all out, I might. I've been the one to die. Never crossed dangerous bridge. That was how ordinary survived ruthless world. Only took revenge because your father killed parents. In went at furrowing better except mass guardian. Axtkorg, then your revenge was justified. Understand, we job should just say. This series only at Violet Scans. Lucky the boy was silenced enough that mud over. But that purge, I killed far too many people, and since I still had conscience, I never intended to live arrogantly as Duke forever. I only planned to hold the title until dead. Spotted Q yoking. Son came of age not long after the Emperor passed away and Electro took the throne. So I left cousin charge of the domain, partly to keep tabs on Albatross news for I'm Char, Jeff all administration finances today. Oval. Then I entered the Imperial Prison for political criminals while locked up. This series only at Violet Scans. The only news I heard about Electro was bad, obsessed with women. Idiot, incompetent, etch, that much I expected. But addicted to drugs, that was unexpected. Anna we. His rampages were countless, but not once had he touched narcotics base. Where'd he even gets them? Distribution of psychotropics is banned. The Empire. Maybe from It been tacked with for sign nations only someone with the means to dig substances wiped out years ago could supply that. Perhaps Prowl who uses drugs to boost soldier more this series only at Violet's Canscom. Come think of it, that idiot married Laurie's eldest daughter. Don't tell me she was the one. But the Empress is already dead. Then maybe another Laurie near him. I couldn't solve the mystery, but because of Madame List's request I couldn't avoid meeting Electro. Then one day, Electro's daughter came to the cell next to mine. Hate prison. The brat's nasty personality was just like Albatross when he was young Rye. Which meant low. Wouldn't anyone feel like talking to her? This series only at Violet's Canscom. With that thought I broke the wall down. She turned out to be quite the funny little kids. That idiot blah blah bally is Cybele. Tiles, these strawberries do tasty, will del gear tea house super. When it came to being fool she even outdid young Electro. Greenhouse strawberries. Wait here, take this basket. This series only at Violet's Canscom. When she said she'd be right back I even felt little sad. But that feeling didn't last. The fool came right back after being hit. The big fool went straight to Metro. I only meant to warn him for Latino hands-on child you, but seeing him drugged out of his good Taiwan mind was peace. What the hell is this __? Your Majesty the Empress how have returned man _ Snap out of it. I beat him just enough not kill him, then went back to sell lava. That night household god Chiron appeared dream. Normally Chiron was gentle, but because of you insides apt bring. Yet whenever angry he'd show dreams and beat me senseless. Can't just play nicely with your friend. The first time was right after I was expelled from the palace punch. The second was when I purged Uncle Milan, or when Manny the least kill only those worth avenging. Anyway, can't think of anything this time that deserves beating. This series only at Violet's Canscom. NBA. Then are hitting me now. VA don't realize it, but you've gone back years time. The future because had kid Somali's last hair torn apart. The god of Somalis sought out god of time and offered his divine power due. Time was turned back, but the price was steep. He had to give all his power and even borrow more dodo. Don't tell me we're the one who helped this series only at Violet's Canscom. Look like bear but think like fox, correct? Since it was your mistake, felt responsible and shared power. Because of that I've fallen to the rank of low-class god. Which means ruined divine hair and spent huge price to turn back time. Yes, and eardrum now on this same day, the same price must be paid again, all because of you take respond ability. And if that so-called last hair died, then he probably deserved it. Wok bastard on here, what want that hair? The very child sleeping the next cell. This series only at Violet's Canscom, so take responsibility if you don't want to shoulder all karma and live miserably. Hug. I woke from the dream with dreadful feeling. That innocent native little fool pizza. Will she really grow to be trash executed dismemberment? If that's true, then how should treat this child from now on? Faye with fact. To chapter is available on Siren Scans. Come make sure to it from translation to we continue the hard work. Please work directly on Siren Scans side to continue providing high quality chapters. Please on Siren Scans needs your support. Black haired dad is not reaping Siren Scans Discord. Ofcom, Siren Scans, Siren_scans, such cute little kids. Worthless piece of trash who ruined the country. No matter how think about it, the only one suspicious is Maroney. Electro was just weird personality, but least he was decent guys. But he changed after meeting Maroney. Responsibility. Photo Electro. Rotting away dress is already done for. The way to preserve the bloodline Somalis, protecting that brat, but the time streetcars 04. Repentance isn't over yet. I made mine to stay here until nephew becomes adult. Or I pitied the kids, but I couldn't break the promise I made to myself about here. Had choice but to coldly turn away Siren Scans Coho. I'm about 1 billion times more confident than Electro raising her, of 2. But since she'll grow into trash, maybe it's better not to sympathize. Still underscore. The kid is cute. She looks like HEL Patrol, so of course she's cute. Should I just raise her myself after all? I know I'd do better job. While whack. Debating that the kid went and caused huge incident. I forgive your sins. Sirenscans.com. Damn it, oh gods of Chiron. The name of the true bloodline of Somalis, she forgave sins. To recklessly forgive someone eases sins. This kid is really lacking mo. She forgave sins and told me to do as I please. That case. I'll take it as the princess permitting me to become her guardian. Me after good. From then on there was nothing holding me back. Immediately went and read every single parenting book could find. Whoa. So now the work is mine to take over, right? Not will strike the Imperial Palace. What? Sirens Kansko, the same time trained elite unit and charged into the Imperial Palace. As expected, the princess accepted me as her father and some life as emperor truly began. I hereby appoint as dad. Calm, raise me splendidly and properly. Child rearing. The role of the father is important since the kid only has one guardian. I had to take care of her. With even more amount devotion children, socio-emotional for development. That when I met visual played with here with all effort. But maybe something bothered her, she bursts into tears. And I ended getting scolded, Madam Liston, just like when I was young. Well, there was more between. But it wants important to let's skip it. There are so many things to do for the kid's emotional development. She needs pet and friends for her growth. And now that I think about it, she seemed really interested. War, she's still too young. Maybe just watching the battlefield will be enough. And with Vision Tech's birthday coming soon, the timing perfect. Siren scans. Oh, he just sits still and now that I'm your dad, I'll feed everything myself. Do I feel uneasy? Nah, it must be imagination. Do Oli. On the day of the imperial coronation, the name of Vision Tech Moroni Somalis I proclaim. Streetcars. Oh. End Iron shall as father and emperor of Somalis, stand proxy for this title. May the authority of the golden crown be with you, Cook. To show that End Iron is the rightful emperor, I personally place the imperial crown upon his head. Kid. Even the bomb faction swore that they would only hold the emperor's seat until I become adult. Of course most people weren't thrilled. In return the taco. Hummer the steak yesterday and then held underscore coronation today. No Loretto, it didn't. Sirenscanscom. Fools, did they forget it was me who suggested the burning? Think I'd sit there crying over dead dad? I even made sure he wouldn't suffer too much, stuffed him with painkillers before sending him off as his daughter. I did everything I could. But the coronation itself isn't what matters to. Now that the ceremony's over, may leave Yaha Hall. Grandma. Did I do good job, Lord Bisphenol? We meet now, Ola. A grandma isn't hardworking, Visa just adorable. You're disgusting and pissing me off. Stop it already, then least treat me with proper respect. Tanya, just little. Fine, I'll put call to the outer palace on. Do think some lowborn could refuse me? Lord Bisphenol isn't lowborn lot. That case, let's return to the princess's palace. All what nonsense are spouting so shamelessly. Siren scans all. Finally I get to meet Lord Hisfaroni. Your Highness Princess Lord Bisphenol has arrived. FJA. Sporoi ooze. Alumni just like the rumors, completely black, oh so dark. And gloomy, dead eyes, so cool, awesome. Sirenscanscom. Whip. Your Highness are all right. Huh. Yes of course. Siren scans. Oh, it's nice meeting for the first time young hero Lord Bisphenol. I Vision Tech. Succeeded Brock, the very Mrs. Meetings who. To chapter is available on Siren Scans. Come make sure to it from translation to we continue the hard work. Please work directly on Siren Scans to continue providing high quality chapters. Please on. Siren Scans needs your support. Black-haired had is not reaping. Siren Scans Discord Ofcom. Siren Scans Siren_scans. Even though I showed such disgraceful sight, even gave me handkerchief. You're so cool and kind, boy hero. Please see, give me your autograph. I not someone worthy of your highness's respect. All What nonsense, not what an amusing lie title game this is, your highness. Give brought the healing spirit stone, you're making such fuss. Just hold it close, should be enough to heal the wound on its own. Shallow scrape, oh I'm sorry. It seems the healing power was used on me. Siren scans what his covered bruises that. Gasps that Emperor bastard, doesn't he distribute healing spirit stones to the army? I know I came here alone. But your words are healing spirit stop nest, does that Emperor bastard supply them or not? As no, because of background. That son of bitch is giving boy hero such shabby treatment. No wonder it seemed strange that he died alone. The barracks with no chronic illness he must have worked himself to the bone and par away. 20. To someone who only 15, this isn't something mere piece of spit it stone fix. Email bring me divine healing crystal once siren scanscom. Your highness, the princess's palace budget cannot afford divine healing crystal. Him fine. It's fine, will be just watery meat soup starting tomorrow. So hurry and bring the divine here long crystal who. Your kind heart is as vast as the seal. The next morning. Oh, how insolent to trying to insult me. How supposed to live on this? Forgive me for saying so, but as of yesterday the princess's palace budget has been completely depleted. Sirenscans.com. We also only had 3 potatoes each for breakfast this morning, your highness. Yesterday I used all the palace's private funds to buy the boy hero divine healing crystal. Something this expensive, honor take it, because if you don't as mysterious corpse I'll take it. Thanks to that even managed to neatly get his autograph on handkerchief. Still, how persons survive on just the potatoes? Besides, there's due metaphysical labor. I can't let the emirs starve because of what I did. Emilio, prepare to go out. I have to go see Papa. Ollie. Siren Scanscom. What do you think you're doing? This is the highest level bow I perform, your majesty. Please advance the princess's palace budget. Your majesty gave divine healing crystal to Hyperon, or actually the princess of stages. That is also lately outrageous thing to say. Your one and only precious daughter, your majesty. She has the nerd we to call herself precious with her own mouth. Shamelessness is pride, your majesty. Well, I've shut down the Empress's palace, which was run blockhead, and I've collected damages from Rumai and Zephyrus, who made mess of the imperial palace, giving the princess's palace extra years worth of budget should be no problem. However, there is condition. Sirenscanscom. What is it? From now on don't even think about skipping your lessons and pay attention, and I'll be renovating parts of the princess's palace and your study you. Then, the toy catalog new items and make sure there's wide variety. Fine, it's not like I fell for marshmallow because I didn't know about any toys. As they say, strike while the iron is hot. We'll start the construction now. Yeah, whatever. Well, how much could he possibly change? Most it'll just be some build repairs. Sirenscanscom. What is this round hideous thing? Where did high-class rosewood furniture goes? You're the one who happily accepted the deal of cop. And these are good things too, so give the things we're using to friend. How are these better? And I don't have any friends, crazy bastard. Will now give decided to for blow albatross precedent. I've assigned friend who will be paid to play with you, so take look. Playing alone too much will stunt your social skills. Just because Electro played with doesn't mean your social skills improved much. That's because I was special case, therefore. Oh, avoid ice damn eek. You'll. As with Electro _ I specifically chose child who despite their young age is servile, good suck up, and has poor learning abilities. Order to boost your visa's ego. Siren scans. Commoner are insulting me. What are you? Feel memel. Not that crazy sheep. It's not cursed doll, so does it keep coming back? It's because of you? Descendant EA. Doe. I told needed to acquire talented people. Sheep get rabies. That's copy. There's another one. Office me meet. How about this child? Let's see. Oak decoy, only of the Achilles family. Girl 2 years older than you. She has cat-like face. How cute. She passes siren scans. If she's Achilles, then she's Excel lent talent tour. Alright, will with this child and companion animal for child emotional develop when captured. Raise this well from now on. Visual, give it name. I'm busy with work, so I'll be going now. This is so infuriating. I too. I just want to make friend, I don't want to raise this crazy Cheryl methyl. I don't want to athril. Tool toot siren scan scom ox. Job I jet. Notice this chapter is translated raw comics to help us continue translating this mania. Without stopping, please visit our website rokaricomics.com, Discord GG, KVRMB Kuzi 2. Uploaded on site rokariskans.com. Rude shit, how dare knock over the food pay front of Her Highness, isn't this just old, give me meaty. Leaving me with some old sheep like this took. I really hate Bengal, he is such jerk. He said he plays with me, but then he beat me badminton and left. He beat me the game of life and left. He beat me card game and left. He even beat me top spinning game and left. The wigs I was at most one confident. Just let me win, let the kid win for once. rokaricomics.com. Your Highness Lady Achilles has arrived la. Let's quickly Amelia, I finally get to meet her friend who's spineless egoless suck up. I don't want to get pissed off anymore. Welcome Lady Achilles. Greetings Your Highness, I Richelieu Achilles, please just call me Shirley. Long live your... What? Her vibe is so different from the picture. Lady was rokaricomics.com. Your journey very tiring. Not all I originally person with no soul, no guts, no future, no dreams and no hope. Your Highness may use me as please, I shall become Your Highness's plaything. This doesn't seem like the right situation for conversation, so please rest for now. His Majesty personally decorated the room for Bones' new friend. I overwhelmed His Majesty's grace. It's this one. I hope like it. Hawaii BBBB books of ally kinds. How did she all this mine? May I really look them? This is annoying. Did the wrong friend come? Why yeah. It's rokaricomics.com, all yours crazy one. I love it. I wasn't allowed to learn more than older brother because he's the hair hack your halls. Forbidden from reading books and sued Sunchi up Elena man. Walk. What does she must be really crazy ha. Love you Your Highness. Walk. Emilia Eliana A. rokaricomics.com. Ollie. As much as first meeting was intense, Lady Achilles was peculiar. I really allowed to attend the class with you? Goodness, His Majesty's grace, it is overwhelming. It wasn't enough that she loved attending classes. If like attending classes so much, then do this homework to love homework so much. Your Highness, I love you, will never leave your side for entire life. She was also ecstatic about doing homework. I went looking for Bengal to return this scary lady, Your Highness. But after playing with me well, he just threw this weird friend me and has been meetings ever since. Top secret military conference session. And you time passed meaninglessly. It became December, the day before birthday. I have to meet Bengal. To return Lady Achilles. What on earth is he doing that I can't even see him? How come you're not asleep today? Is something troubling you? Studied? Ha. First the girl who came as friend is handful and Bengal won't meet with me. Rokari Comics. Tomorrow is Your Highness's birthday, isn't it? Perhaps he's preparing surprise gift one. If that were the case, he'd have scheduled birthday banquet first. He probably doesn't even know it's birthday. The banquet hall is empty, that is. I guess I was hoping for little something after getting new dad. I wanted to have small birthday party with the people, the palace. The next day, happy birthday Visional. For your 6th birthday present, I have prepared the lorry fortress. I was wondering what nonsense he was spouting, and then rokaricomics.com really captured that L at Ruruye Fortress. The lorry fortress was military defense facility of the Medea Kingdom armed with the latest cannons located terrain known as Natural Fortress. It was the main culprit blocking the Kisamalos Empire's path from the inland to the sea. This fortress was such headache that even had light discussion about it with the Bridget sisters. Icy father, it seems there are approximately soldiers stationed front of the fortress. Couldn't possibly have captured the fortress with that number, so how did do it? In your father's call me Your Majesty and rokaricomics.com. Let bastard me through much trouble and ruined all expensive swords. I'll buy 10 new ones, alright? You not his chock suddenly popping out. Seriously, how did capture the fortress? The Lorry fortress is only threat from the Kisamalos direction Media perfect defense lot Lorry. Fortress. Kisamalos I infiltrated from the Media side with single sword under disguised identity. Wow_Coco did really take down 1,000 people when I had taken down about I thought, I'm going to die too. Give been living with monster all this time. Individual single-handedly seizing fortress is not called war RokariComics.com. Furthermore, I even sent telegram to the Media Kingdom today, stating I would occupy the fortress. I told them to come person with their hair if they don't want any further advancement. Other words, I haven't broken single international law too. He's not wrong, but is this really okay, Hub Your Majesty? The Median army is approaching. I definitely warned them. Is there no way to let only the king of Media and wipe out the rest? Me Mel ill calculate the cannon trajectory, just give me the order, father. Up, call me your majesty. Well, seem like you'd be good it, so should I let you. Father is the best dances cop Bengal. She's weird, return her and send another friend. Is punk. He ignores what he doesn't. RokariComics.com want to hear. Ooh. Crazy Kisamalos bastards. Getting quick 5 welly is seen. She calculated the trajectory perfectly and hit everything except the vehicle. We're finally inside the fortress. Old. Surround them. Data. Unhand Mel Ian still the king of nation _ Make him kneel. RokariComics.com. Must have been prepared. But we will be taking the heir to the Median royal family as hostage. Yup, if we take the legitimate heir as hostage, we'll have the upper hand any treaty we sign. They won't dare to get revenge, huh? Her who do take me for. T.E. Medea has 3 princesses. But girly. RokariComics.com. He notices this chapter was translated raw comics to help us continue translating this mania. Without stopping, please visit website Rokari Comics, EuroM Discord GG, KVM? Quasi. Hey little punk who are trying to fool RokariComics.com. Medea has arty princess. But that's girl. Trying to scam us, or what? How could some half-stared twig be prince? No, that's not it. I'm not girl. I crop Jean Medea Prince of Medal. How could anyone be named Croissant Piggy Sock? Not Piggy Jean, the native tongue of Medea it means curse, and it's not croissants, it's croak. So it's true Medea really does have bizarre customs. Us said her iris Medea power, so at MBK il Rokari Comics that's they name IO hairs. Writ TRNA and in Medea power divine seat. Looks like this scrawny runt is the latter. What the hell? So he is totally worthless trash, not even hostage. Aloha W worthless, his own son. If he mattered never have dumped him on us, if love him have blamed someone else. Brat. Stop crying, giving me headache. I see de misery hiccup. Ha. Well, since it's come to this, I might as well spin the image way. This prince is not hostage, we shall frame it as us offering protection oppressed royal duties. The Medea prince secretly sought asylum with Kisamalos. RokariComics.com. The desperate plea of Medea's precious bloodline and hair army stepped in. Yes, this will look much better. Aloha. But if you do that, the dignity of the Medea royal family we don't care, will return as is. Occupation means nothing to us of course, while scramble to patch things up. I wonder how the neighboring nations will respond. Had. Very well then, so be it. Also, you'll need to sign about treaties before we leave. We only. Tons of mackerel will be sold every year. Market price. I like mackerel. Gasps me too. High five. That Christmas the only legitimate heir who got present was Coco. Wow. It's av okay _ a fine obsidian's wordy, or okay a fine __. Because had blockhead executed and Shirley wasn't hair. And Bengal said he asked for gift and got kicked. Yahoo's horse Baywood Coco the room. So that's Lord Iron. Is that really what he looks like? That's the horse. I'm Ram small but fun having ancestor from the same livestock. 3 months after we seize Lobule Fortress, public favor completely gifted to Bengal. Years act the kingdom of Media even paid us tribute. Medea Marion Lot, goriness at Oracable. Oh Kisamalos, since building that fortress they refused diplomacy and kept provoking us. Bengal finally reached that century-old blockage clean through countryside hustle and bustle thanks to the many treaties. People's lives will prosper too. RokariComics.com. Anyway, the weather's been nice lately, and maybe because I've been taking medicine. Even tongue works fine, feeling great. Where shall we stroll today, huh? Are there so many guards this remote tower? Your Highness, this is the Media Prince's protected zone, huh? He's not endangered species, protect him. Here. Ahem. His Majesty decreed that the Media Prince be safeguarded. Oh, that scrawny hostage. Since we're here, shall we see if he's gained any weight? Suddenly may not enter. Huh. Imp the Hare thought His Majesty forbade anyone from entering. If insist must be accompanied him. No kids without their parents, children not admitted. Emily, send father telegram entry pass. Yes, Your Highness. RokariComics.com. Ooh, a quick as always, Emily. Wow. Drive gave cop, please drive safe, maniac. Damn, that's fast mail. Didn't wear your seatbelt, that's on you, have to give me time to __. Udo. Like, for him to find here, he's far more dangerous than think. Damn, he's cool, looks like spoiled rich brat with nothing but money. But father, I believe caring for hostage is also duty of the hair away. Good boy Boga is so kind lately. That end guy doesn't even know their place. I do have upright personality. Here we are. Knocked just to barge anyway. RokariComics.com. Guy to hear what's going on fast as cockroach. The princess herself came saying she wants to mock and insult you, yet Ninon that was after checking him out first. Idiot, look scared the kids. I came curious about how you're living, not to mock you then was. Well, just passing, caught eyes, thought we could the least exchange names. RokariComics.com. Like kid on his first blind date, all eagerness shut. Ahem. I visional Laurie Kissamallows, the only heir of Kissamallows and granddaughter of the explosive Laurie clan. Whoa, that's amazing. I like the way he looks to me. Way better than that scary lady Achilles. Father, honestly, I like him better. Can't I take him home? Plus they say if I make 100 friends or lovers, divine power will recover faster. And adopt. Hey, kid's daughter wants to adopt you. Yeah, playmate who gets hit for her loses on purpose and takes punches like punching bag. I won't hit, I said I want. Thank you, but I don't think I manage that. Give being cursed not to walk so as playmate. So that's use wheelchair. While what a doing, but crawled around just fine, all quick like then maybe running's possible too. Hey kids. If you fall ill catch you running once. Oh. That's impossible. Got this, the princess is super kind, best deal ever to be her friend. Gave Coco, you're popping out now. I thought I'd never walk again, maybe I can. Mo. VA Rokari Comics. Will Izu. Notice this chapter is translated raw comics to help us continue translating this mania without stopping. Please visit website RokariComics.com. Discord. Kerm cousin. Come. Hawaii key car. Deck hook lie. Definitely ran 2 steps, there's potential. Just lie down and do muscle exercise diligently, I'll make regimen for you ye. This kind of method no nay old. To think it was actually possible. Rokari Comics. Using curses, the Imperial Palace is forbidden until become. I'll explain the details later when we write the company Ion contract. Then bye bye. Case. Yes, see later. To think she would take worthless human like me. The princess of Kissamallows is truly kind-hearted. I say the kid seems nice and there. Tract she won't use curses. If we become friends I'll be divine level mass give win. Should hurry back to the princess's palace and make new friends. Room back safely you drive to. Father Emperor RokariComics.com. Say new friend Eco. Where have been Miss Visa Tilda? Saw almost gave me heart attack. Ahem. That's right Lady Achilles. Yes Miss Visual. Thither will be one more friend coming besides you lady. What did you say? You're bringing another new force. Friend ya. WL. Yes but. How dare they to get between the two of her? Alone that cat when they get here I'll tear them to shreds. Idiot know that Lady H Hanyang? Oh. Wanted to bring crop media to the princess's palace quickly. But it took another month to actually bring him here. Needed time to calm down the little brat who was throwing tantrum in parlor. Kayak. Talk insisting that she was the only companion. And because Crop needed time for preparatory education to keep with the classes RokariComics.com. And now the present. Alright, starting today Prince Crop will be participating class. Name is Crop. Gene Media. 10 years old, was Prince of the Media Kingdom, but now post-ton we're being protected, so please just call me Croak. Oh, to think you're 10 years old. Have such small frame. Thought where age how hoot surely are. That's because lived on only one potato day. Media is that something up. I'm glad that as much as want now that Kisa Mallows, RokariComics.com. Her just pretending to be pitiful to get on good side lava. Rather than pretending aren't actually pitiful koala. Ah, is this world where the clueless innocent one always wins tilt. Now chat later, let's begin the class. Look forward to working with Miss Visual. You're calling me Visual too. Ah, I've overtupped, should call your highness the princess. Not it's fine, call me that, go ahead. Heard that friends aren't supposed to care about things like status. RokariComics.com. Mother told me that's mother had no friends. She's strangely similar to Beacon that aspect. Yes, hee. Friend unlike. Anyway, the class act the same as usual yet different. The same part was that dozed off, and to differ went part was that Crop answered even the difficult question without problem. He said he didn't even get basic education, but this kid was genius too. Still, Crop will probably have the sense to lose to me when we play, right? Him too was part of the worldview where lose to the cluelessly innocent one. Ollie. Having two friends is divine good, but Rokari Comics. Miss Visual, how about glass of chase and round of monitor right now? Deal gotten twice as coup. Miss Visual prefer moving your body right. Give learned how to ride bicycle. Ohio, you must have worked hard on the exercises Father Emery or told to do to think you're already riding bicycle. Did best look over here too. Then how about 1 vs many chess match? Come me all once. You're also so consistently smart, amazing and fascia eating. Miss Visual, that case Miss Visual, or perhaps Uzi. Aisha have things to think about right now, so to play yourselves Vic cool. Gradually increase the number of people, but the side the special palace, skull noisy. These days whenever the nobles see me they to pull me over to their side. They probably that since child all be easy over. Just ignore the small fry nobles, but those Zephyr's elder Jesus are the three great nobles of the empire, so can't ignore them. Mo. Iota RokariComics.com. Guys off not but R.E. Right, if you do this stage, the name of this opera ton is From Now On Kill Each Other Oz. Yes, Visual Stray Cat the end for your OK deck, but I'm forbidden from using curses staff. Not Tol Rokari Comics. Not you listen to OK tilde. He'll notice this chapter is translated raw comics to help us continue translating this mania. Without stopping, please visit website RokariComics.com Discord, Kerm Cousin. From now on Visional Lori Kisamallows. Have planned the hope we'll all listen to the kill each other now plan cop I. Such pain Marshmallow will be presenting steady ha ha ha. Currently Zephyrs and Lori are aiming for the position of the next Emperor's teacher. Her Highness the Princess intends to use this to make the two families fight amongst themselves tie. Through this while weakening the power of the two families known as the Empire's three great powers. She also intends to keep the various noble families check and strengthen the imperial authority. RokariComics.com. Therefore the plan follows. Simple. First we hold commemorative banquet for Her Highness the Princess. RokariComics.com. Second, Her Highness the Princess will bring the topic of new teacher causing friction between Lori and Zephyrs. Third, make them fight each other and get drawn into war of attrition. RokariComics.com. That is all for Her Highness the Princess's plan. The truth is I'm just making them fight because it's pain that they keep clinging to me. This was Arminius Krishna helping with the presentation. Thank you our. That's daughter. What demonic idea T Hive. Fa ya the rin citus the best goodness wonder who she's taking after. But this we have to hold banquet and all it's going to cost quite a bit of money. irokaricomics.com. Ulm. Iron is not even one of the empire's three great powers. Yet he rose to the rank of Duke de Noah. Is that? Because he's ridiculously rich. Don't care how much money he has, weren't gambling with the nation's money until moment ago. It wasn't gambling, it was legitimate investment. What kind of lunatic would pour budget into startup company what said have a lot of money? What kind of money is that determined to pain the liar's liar, Koke? Hold on rokaricomics.com. Thailand was behind that company, they used the name of a called Care River. But it's proved that side has poured their efforts into. So it's guaranteed to succeed. Wait. Thailand underscore the last of the empire's three great powers, although it belongs to the Kisamalos Empire. It is located beyond the North Sea, even farther than the Northern Empire of States. And because of that distance it is Dominion name only more like cooperative partner. Come to think of it, before regression Thailand built immense wealth through their air condo toner business. Machine that used ice crystals, certainly caught use out of during the summer. Don't tell me he knew about this. Daddy your majesty, daddy your majesty. Buff I what are talking about, have no memories from before regression. However, any person or invest went under iron's protection grows. Your liking and healthy everything raise grows well, even stock that just sprouted on the market will turn into blue chip stock. Go. Obnoxious. Any case, don't worry about the money. From now on just focus on putting the plan into action. OSI tilde. rokaricomics.com. Ollie. Few weeks later, Kisamalos Imperial Palace Banquet Hall. rokaricomics.com. Do His Majesty Emperor End Iron and Her Highness Princess Visional Lori Kisumu almost are entering. A. Your Majesty are trying to stop family reunion. Let me hold niece to Vogue wearing tack clothes. Again aunt who knows what harm might bring to daughter, distance your keep. It seems the princess will soon need means to protest her body. Wonder what kind of martial arts teacher would be good to find. Thing about that half, this is supposed to be ruse. Don't. Bayonet fighting for the women family. Bayonet fighting has been fundamental skill for generations. Visual ahem how the little princess post silly hold gun and sword. Duke Zephyrs we Zephyrs will provide ex-client teacher. It is the natural order of things to start with unarmed combat. The princess is indeed still young, so it would be best to start with unarmed combat. Think so as well, don't you, your majesty? If possible teacher who teach Lanka tiny would be good. What rokaricomics.com. Generation. Did unarm home bridal mixed mark till arts sudden pop up a series of generation. Ill look for one visual. You're more comfort able and happy with your aunt's family, right? Right tilde. It is more comfortable to have aunt's family visit. Don't care anymore, fight just fight. Come to think of it, there is expert within Zephyr's family. Don't lie, place like this, ask that, speak pop likely. Older tilde ahem. This should be enough. That case from now on to bite each other's throats out and die. Lot Rokari Comics 2-4. Starting with the banquet war behind the scenes swept between Zephyrs and Lordly Zephyrs honestly focused its efforts on choose-in teacher for me, but Lori unable to change their old ways sent assassins first. Because if eliminate your opponent don't have to compete, the end the teacher chosen Zephyrs died. Mysterious death. And as it happened he was distant relative of the Duke of Zephyrs, eventually aunt, and the Duke of Zephyrs caught into fight crabbing each other. The collar, you foolish, you despicable Zephyrus Lori. And it seems they are now on the verge of start localized war. And the simpleton saying we could celebrate the plan's success arranged outing with me. rokaricomics.com. The simpleton must ape bus. How admirable the simpleton must be busy, how admirable. This is something that utter sound Drew Electro would never have done. Daddy your majesty, you're the best troika. rokaricomics.com. Are all ready as well, Orton Plus? Yes, your highness. Shirley look just like adorable little detective, thank you, your purr. Croak look just like mean holy priest, is that compliments? How to look right now, rokaricomics.com. Your Highness, your beauty and your schemes are both the absolute best, are the best 6-year-old the Empire Yuko. Ahem. That's enough now that we're all dressed. Let's go to Daddy your Majesty. More chapters on esmanga.org. Manga.org. Utah. Of. The cherry blossoms front of the treasury look spectacular, thistle of the years. You've worked ride make alls. But did choose this place for picnic, the meeting room is right front, it gets noisy soon can manga. Because the pigs are coming. Pigs, does he mean the actual oink oink pigs? Hungry pigs will devour anything. DuPont tell me Kissel Marlows do feed prisoners too as traditional. Glances. Manga. Not dummy oh Shauna Chuckalocks. Is slyness inherited trait from the Empress stares manga, not that must be something she inherited. From you. But give never been, and who was it that taught Electro? If raise sparrow diligently, it'll become falcon, guess she did take after me. No way, what about me, just what part of do take after your majesty would resemble me? Lady Equities. The way shamelessly pretend not to notice things that's just like him. Hawaii, I fiddle. And your highness your tenacity to survive no matter where end, that's also just like him. It's honor atom he about that happy. Now then let's begin the meeting. Manga. What your majesty and the princess what brings here Minister of Finance Marshmallow's older brother. So we came here for picnic too. Picnic, surely there are more suitable places, this place has the best scenery, don't mind, just continue with your meeting. So this is actually covert social studies lesson. He's gone full-blown crazy with parenting Enki Ama. Then let's begin the imperial budget allocation meeting. First we start with the princess's palace as shown the graph, it will remain the same as what? Second hold on one moat mouth to flee the princess's palace, how it is the same when if prisoner still. Prince, his expenses should be increased. But your highness have tendency to overspend, when did I ever overspend? We're so smitten with that foreign man that would we have given him the very pillars of your palace. Manga. Hair, well have no excuse for that, but he's phenol. Of course since I'm great father, I'll let give explanation of the budget needs to be increased. Along with letter of reflection tomorrow. Just wait, I'll write something amazing. Manga. Your majesty forgive me if you've forgotten but aren't going to mention stages? Was going to this bastard, if he'd gone back to his office he'd have forgotten all about it. Stages. Isn't that Lord Hyperon's country? Those lunatics are telling me to come pay respects, they say, since the emperor has changed its proper etiquette for me to come greet them. Manga. Wells, we be the Hatundeg among nearby. But compared to Visage's empire which need entire north was small country. The real problem the moment he the country DUI another struggle for the throne could erupt. I would never dare let that happen to you, your majesty. Manga, then just lend me cocoa. Choc alone isn't enough, better to send battalion and air trying to war with the empire. Wait second, if I go tote empire? I'd get to see Lord Hyperon again, wouldn't I? Jock boo too. Goal, I should prepare gift then you? With the way you're acting you're going to ask me for money, aren't you? Please lend some money, your one and only precious jewel. See Manga. Must maintain appearances, won't need new dress or two. Helene Tilda up. Fair enough, the princess is representing the empire after all. The 100 million llama will be granted as emergency dignity fund for Princess Visional. However, Lady Liston, the chief lady in waiting, will accompany her to ensure proper conduct et Manga. Free. Noon I manage just fine on own, big escort is necessary, okay? Picnics over, the princess should return now. Wabash, I don't want, your highness trying wanted, to up la. Lee. From that day preparations for the journey to the stage's empire began haste. The key members Coco and the dreaded chief lady in waiting. Along with them few attendants, maids and guards were chosen. For safety against kidnappings and fast travel airship was arranged. On the day of departure Moroni and friends came running to see me off. Don't cause trouble. Tavel Sayali. The sight moved me enough to bring tears to eyes. 2. Manga little did know of the disaster that awaited me. Manga. Tilda UK. Finally solid ground on. Outgive never ridden airship before die. I spent 3 days just puking and sleeping and I still feel like throwing up if I'd known. Air sickness would be this bad I wouldn't have come Utah tilde, hell hashtag twu tilde, but. Manga you. Ahem. Welcome Princess of Kisselmalos. Oh, crap don't block me right now. Utah. I'm the 5th Prince of Stages urges manga. You. Or to please stand while we adjust the view for your mental stability. Your Highness. Lady Visual Prince. Whatever I'll just pretend fainted Ke. The old hag and Choc will handle it somehow your high news. More chapters on easemanga.org manga for Discord. Halva ha 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 to throw right the your right mind your highness you. Guest palace of the stages Empire the 5th Prince the legitimate son of the Empress what the world. Are we going to do about biz? Haka haka cal coco stop laughing slosh watch. Manga but it's funny. Stop we'll soon have audience with the Emperor. So please prepare yourselves well we've already washed and changed your clothes. So there's nothing for your highness to do. Would we do something like that happen as soon as we arrived this way they send us off quickly to recover from journey. Aha, good idea. Motion sickness has settled down so let's hurry and got Ludo E. How fascinating the clothes and buildings are so different from Somalis. Of, Otot. Your Highness do remember the code of conduct for addressing the empty Rory, don't you keep your answers as short and simple as possible. How many times are going to ask I said I get it wish you're just so untrue worthy. That is true, but she's cute shits manga I'm not that much of idiot okay? I'll show them I this perfectly. Man the audience chamber door is huge perfect for intimidating foreigners. Manga but I won't be intimidated. I gladly accept the invited. Ton and came with happy heart am pro Ness, Ishmael Somalis, Car. May have the authority of the golden ram. May wisdom reside your great wings you've had long journey princess. Vishnu. But tell me. The next time we meet will it still be the golden ram for certain? Is this guy testing me right now? The new emperor was placed on the throne will and a confident take that seat back your own will. And what's to say I can't? Mangara. You mo have recovered from your journey so rest comfortably for times Vishnu yet. Manga. Did well were magnificent right I was totally magnificent wasn't I ahem? The part where didn't talk too much and reveal your ignorance was especially masterful. This old hag always has to give compliments such twisted way honor I believe the word you're looking for is accurately stupid old hall. Rule Oli. He told me to rest for a while and I get exactly 1 day off before the 3-day banquet manga I've been introduced to every single royal stages. But can't see the boy hero Lord Hyperon. Anywhere guess they excluded him because he's killed ultimate child. This rate I'm not going to be able to meet Lord Hyperon? Hall it's Lord Hyperon. Told. So toward dispersal. Do you remember me I'm Vishnu Somalis. Please stop calling me the young hero so I'm not supposed all we hero 10 gourds. Lady Visor please don't too far away if hurt ill killed front hash. Let's go over there it would be best to get out of the banquet hall first sure not who. Please don't call me the young hero. Just call someone like me whatever want what no way Lord Hyperon. Before it was fine because we were your highness chambers. But there are many was thing eyes here oh right. I just remember that I brought gift young hero manga. Your highness I'm not that great of person the gift gave me before was also far too much he doesn't get all emotional already just take it. This is sword ornament only downgrade alone bit carries luck spirit god. Course unlike last fief is something Alfred own allowance I put heart into it, so please accept it. Manga I filled it with wish that won't get hurt. Increase I gratefully aseptic. It would be best for to return to the banquet hall now as being with lowly person like me will tarnish your highness's reputation I told you're not lowly. But if I'm stubborn it just put Lord Hyperon difficult position. Thanks for your excessive worry and attention each time guy. I will eagerly await next meeting manga. I'm so happy give greeted the emperor and give seen the young hero so I wouldn't have single regret. Even if I went home right now. Insisted on giving that lowly peasant 10 million lakma gift told you not peasant hearth. That's enough let's return to the banquet hall would it kill her to say something nice for once. Stop laughing it's unseemly but isn't princess just so adorable Lolo, Oz. Huh. Is that? More chapters on esmanga.org manga.org. Visit website esmanga.org man. This whole situation feels unreal each. Just minutes ago was the banquet hall okay? Ike. And now I'm with this pathetic looking guy's pro being dragged away. Band of thieves. Minutes earlier the entrance to the maze garden. Saw breed of cat never seen before life meow. How the cats here be so fluffy whoa. It's adorable but lost sight of the cat soon after. And just as was about to head back to the banquet hall high C. Not gravity field barrier underscore. The prince that guy who greeted me earlier suddenly came running and was sucked into strange black void what tried to save him but got sucked too. Afterward we both fell onto some mountain path. Thus and of all places it was right the middle of band of thieves robbing caravan hull. An, manga or oh wait this guy and I are nobles blah. If let us line will reward handsomely. Here you'll sweet how valuable this jewel is if sell it. We managed to save lives but now what gauge, way. Ugly told you not to go that way bunny has what the. Hey wake up come on get up Jer. Hub you're awake your highness listen carefully habitat. We just passed through what assume was wormhole. And we ran right into band of thieves attacking merchant caravan. Babel so explained that you're noble from side branch who manifested the direct bloodline and were running away from your main family hiding the caravan what said that I'm direct line noble from Somalis. Here for arranged marriage mudslide. What wait arranged marriage hey we're here. If you don't remember what just said we're both dead both of you get out oh okay. Their actual visit hour. Webs, Erlangen or real bandit. It's huge is this mobile tent whoa. And there's nowhere to run this wide open field go into that biggest tent over there the boss said. To treat as guests. Understood vet hold on. Iris it really okay to go in of hui. Pain visit webs manga or. Just act confident like we agreed don't be so scared okay? Thanks for your hospitality Dokoku Kods. Come in never thought the feast from robbing caravan would turn into meal with guests up. Some days are just special like that. Here up we just butchered whole cow AABN tilde visit on esmanga.org Noah is that organ stew that's one of favorite dishes. Organs that something only barbarians eat. Okay lock husband the storehouse. Hey that little brat tight and throw him there ooh apple looks up the delicious. Let me got how dare you unhand me peasants. Dull Ollie. What did say? Said it's best to strike first before political enemies deal with me you I all we let Lee. The methods for doing so are the O'Reilly Majesty clock can't now I'm stately sleep your but. Wasn't like this their age kids these days are you what boomer media. Your Majesty urgent news visit website manga or. Telegram has arrived stating that Her Highness the Princess is currently missing stages. It says she disappeared along with the Prince of Stages, Nanak Stages. And that search is underway led the Imperial Army, like. We're going stages immediately available military forces cannot. If your Majesty leaves the Empire now then no telling what kind of treason might occur. Website manga or visit. Please consider wish went Empire on her on force lady. Visit your e-website come. Ulu UK what bunch of ridiculous kids. Ready we army 1 week they don't note princess 10 well math standing rushing media. And it's bedtime for children dismissed just stop the library for moment stop trying to scheme and just go to sleep. The reason His Majesty mentioned media earlier. Must be because country media is blocking the path to stages. So shall at media since media won't open the way for Somalis. Reliable stages pass move Somalis. That case what do to help our night not delivery complete father you father. When the time comes have to be the one to guide them. Your Majesty, the Emperor may have your ear. For moment no. Thither's secret passage, the Median royal palace for the heir to the throne. Whisper wish. You're surprisingly useful for your NBA. Now go to your room and sleep, don't worry too much. Yes, visit website Manhwa. Yes, Lady Wish will be finer. She's under the protection of the great Somalis after all. So please come back soon, Lady Wish. Day of Vishnu's disappearance. Map website Manhwa. Yeah, what strong and powerful morning visiting wealth Manhwa. Synchronization with the band of thieves completes.